Hello.
Hey, I'm just
Hello.
sending her right now. Let me log off of this. Let's do this. And we publish. All right. How you doing?
Really good. Having a
Yeah?
really good day so far.
Oh,
Had
good.
a had an online job interview earlier today, and they immediately confirmed for a second interview. So I think it went well.
Yeah, that usually is a good sign there, for sure. That's
So
awesome.
yeah, I'm doing well today.
All right.
How about you?
I am doing well as I am also doing well. I guess I'm just trying to catch up on some things work wise, but I think I am all finally caught up and ready to give the PvE universe my uninvited attention here.
Nice.
Yeah. Um, Picked up another foster dog yesterday.
Fun.
No, but yeah, sure. As you can tell, it's my wife's decision, not mine. But how's the season going for Aria and Detroit? Let me see.
Oh, let's not talk about that.
Okay.
You're playing for Nashville, right? How are they doing?
Oh, Nashville's doing good. We're first the Champs East, but I know that Indy is hot on her tail with look at that winning the 8-2 in their last 10. Kind of falling apart here at 4-6, but Cancun's red hot. And on the Legend side, you got Providence and New York fighting for that East, and it looks like San Antonio is kind of running away with the West here, but and OBX hovering around there.
Yeah, pretty safe in that wild card spot for now.
Yeah, so that's my bad. We won't talk about Detroit. Uh, but we got some. Actually, we're going to start off with Primetime 6 here. Vancouver at Buffalo for the 24th. So let's go ahead and take a look here. This is the 23rd. So I'll finish today. No mods on. I'm good with it. And other things. One more thing before I go. Good.
Okay.
All right. I have specific orders from Nashville to have a good sim, or else, you know what, I'm never streaming again. So I like it.
All right. Sounds like we need to make sure Nashville has a good day because I like streaming with you.
I don't know. I don't know. We can go over today, and I'll be cool with it.
Okay, but counterpoint, what about next time Anique wants to stream with us? You won't be able to stream.
Anik never wants to stream anyway, so I called it. Oh, by the way, no Anik today, everyone. I know I said it in the call out yesterday, but he removed his name from the lineup, so he's pretty much dead to us. Not saying, just saying.
Did you see him joining using a new Discord account? Wow, I think he might be about to multi.
I think he's gonna multi, or he's gonna be my homework robot.
Oh, oh. No, not to do with that. To do with the prediction. Oh,
Yeah. Oh, it's the
yeah.
friend.
What a prediction.
Will Vancouver shut up? Oh gosh. Straight
Dang,
to the
zero faith
point.
in the surge, huh?
Good lord. All right. Cotton candy. Everybody get your channel points in because you know what? I'll give you guys some because I don't think they're going to, but I'm gonna throw 1,000 on. Yeah, they will. Come on, everybody. I'm pretty sure
Uh,
Buffalo's going to
I'll
score. Come on.
I'll throw 1,000 on it as well, and if we
Yeah.
win, I'll be profoundly sad.
That's free channel points, people. Come on. Yeah, I would be profoundly sad too.
You think Xavier Punk 42 AE Sikafus is capable of tossing a shutout? Nah.
Exactly. There ain't no way. I watched him and probably one of the other worst ones, Aria Blue Sky, go at it last time, and that was a bloodbath. So.
Yeah, no, yeah, it was something to watch for sure.
Yeah. Oh man. I'll give it a couple more minutes here. How many people we got on? We got 13 people. If you put your channel points in, it's basically free because Buffalo's going to score here. Come on.
Wasn't Pollock the fifth? Didn't he toss? Wasn't he someone? He didn't he toss a no hitter in the minors?
I don't know. Yeah, I mean, he's young, yeah, so probably. This is
Uh,
his first. He's a rookie.
yes, he did.
Hmm.
Last season or 2 seasons ago, rather.
Okay. All right. Up and coming star. Actually, we got two up and coming stars here. You got Zikafus and Pollock the fifth. Some solid pitchers. Who you got for pick to click? We got a good leadoff hitter for Buffalo with DW Dog Maple.
Sure we do, but I think for some reason Lemonoppy doesn't like when I stream because apparently I'm bad luck. So I'm gonna lean into that. I think Hannah's stream song is my pick to click today.
Oh boy. This is gonna be good. Well, I'm gonna go the other side. I'll go with Jet Fuel, batting 208. We're gonna raise this up above 215 or 210 actually. 210. It's kind of later in the season, so we're gonna go above 210 now, all right? And that ice
Okay.
cold's gonna go away. Calling it now. 2 hits and away we close. I'll do the first 5 and I'll give you the last 5.
Sounds good.
We are in beautiful San Francisco where Buffalo calls home. A fly out to right field for Phillip to start off the game. And then Lansdale is going to questionable call there, but called strike 3 for the second out of the inning. Hereshkesh off the end of the bat, fly ball to the shortstop, and he will park right underneath that and catch it. So a 1-2-3 inning for Pollock the fifth. Dog Maple is going to draw the walk, and he does love to steal him some bases, so you might see him take off right here. Brings up Knopf, and there he goes. Little rainbow throw, not in time. That's going to be his 39th stolen base of the season for Dog Maple. And then Knopf going to move the runner to the third, but that'll be the first out of the inning on an 81-mile-per-hour circle change. Cheerios is going to strike out with a runner on third. 2 outs, and here's your pick to click. Does not do enough there. 5-3 put out the end of the inning. So
close.
leaves the
Get him
runner
next time.
stranded on third. See, yeah, it's get another 3 at bats, I'm sure. Whoa. McLovin right to the first baseman for the first out. Atlas Slugs batting 256. Strikes out swinging. Had the shift on and everything. Jacques. Try and drop this into left field, but no, we are still searching for our first hit of the game going into the bottom of the second. Whoop whoop. Will find his first hit and the first hit of the game. Leadoff single brings up Slamson, and he will strike out swinging. It's a Mio. It's Sumi Mio. It's a Mia. It does look like Mario, actually. I see what you did there. And then Sahur, drop ball, but nobody going. Works the count. Lazy fly ball to left field, though. And that will end the inning. Going to the top of the third, still 0-0. slap to right field. Does not get down for jet fuel. And then Stephen Strange will watch that one go by for the second out of the inning. We need a run here, Buffalo. We need a run. And then probably the worst player in the PBE, Jared Kiso. Oh boy. A line drive down the left field line. This is going to be a double for Kiso. So a 2-out double on a 98-mile-per-hour fastball brings up the top of the order with Phillip. And Phillip is going to get jammed on this one and will fly out to the first baseman for the final out. Cotton candy, by the way. I heard it barely. Cheeky Sun, fly out to center field. And the game kind of froze on me, but we're going to the top of the order for Buffalo with Dog Maple. And that's a 4-3 put out for Dog Maple for the second out of the inning. As Knopf needs to put one out, but will not. For the love of God, we need a run. Go to Lansdale, batting 2-hole. Strike 3. So both Jackson Pollock and Zickafoos pitching pretty darn well right now. Hereshkesh, the catcher, tries to find ground in center field, but beautifully caught by the center fielder Mio for Buffalo for the second out. McLovin, strike 3, swinging, will stay cold. So still 0-0 after the top of the fourth. We go to the bottom of the fourth with Cheerios. Off the end of the bat to right field will be the first out of the inning. And then Hannah Stream Song, fly out to left field for the second out. Whoop whoop, batting first base, hitting 228 off the end of the bat. Is going to drop into right field. Not a stolen base threat though, but does bring up Slampson, the catcher. And this is deep to left center field, but not deep enough. Caught by the left fielder there for the final out. Still no runs in this game. Going to the top of the fifth now with Slugs. And Slugs is going to strike out swinging. And it brings up Jean-Jacques Francois Jacques Jean Jr., who strikes out. Jet Fuel, my pick to click. Batting 207, try to get 210. Come on, come on, come on. Ooh, draws a walk. Okay, we'll take it. We'll take it. 29 stolen bases on the season. Could see 30. They take off. And they are safe. So runner in scoring position here for Stephen Strange with 2 outs. Let's see if they can capitalize on this. They're going to try to right center field, but it's not deep enough or shallow enough. And that is the third out of the inning. So still 0-0. It's one of the quickest games here. Go to the bottom of the fifth for Aria.
2 hits to 1 is the only numbers on the scoreboard, and it'll remain the only numbers on the scoreboard as It's Me Mio is heading to first after being plunked on the 2-2 count. Tung 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 Sahor up, watches Mio go for second and make it a very costly hit by pitch so far. Can we see our first runs on the board here? Sahor to center field is caught by Stephen Strange. Odin Chikison will be up to bat now. Watches as Mio goes for third and makes it. So the first run of the ball game, just 90 feet away from home. Can Chikison drive them in?
Just get it deep enough. Oh!
Full count to the gap, left center field. That'll be extra bases, and the first run will score. Will it be 3? Chikison slides in, and it's a triple for the 9-hole hitting left fielder.
Nice.
Buffalo on the board. Will not be shut out. They'll choose to walk Dog Maple.
Huh. I like
to
it.
face Samir Knopf.
Not good enough.
Ground ball up the middle. They'll throw the ball to third. An error! Dog Maple's going home!
There's no way.
So an RBI single for Knopf, but it will be a run scored on the error. Cheerios will now be walked intentionally. Yeah, someone's got to close the pred.
Oh, yeah,
Stream Song to right center field is caught by the center fielder. Whoop whoop, 2 on 2 out. That's 3 runs already on the board for the Surge this inning. Fly ball into deep center field. Under it is Strange, and that will end the inning, but the damage is done. 3-0 so far in favor of the Surge. Into the top of the 6th, they'll have Kiso, then the top of their order up. Fly ball to left is caught.
Cotton candy.
Pierre
Ooh.
Phillip on the ground, diving stop by the shortstop. That's Samir Knopf. Prevented that from possibly going for extra bases. Ashton Lansdale will throw for it and get the caught stealing. Slamson throws out Phillip at second. Lansdale still at the plate. Fly ball into right. Will find a landing spot. Sliding into second is the third baseman for a 2-out double. Rishikesh, the runner in scoring position, has been the most productive hitter for the Vandals thus far this season.
Oh, wow.
High and deep to left center field, and it makes it a 1-run ball game. Akshay Rishikesh. Home run number 12 on the season, RBI number 48. Keeping that average
422
above
feet.
300. Glovin Jr. pulled into shallow right field for out number 3. We've got a ball game here at the Powerhouse. The 6, 7, 8 hitters up now for Buffalo. Slamson had that caught stealing last half inning. Will put it on the ground past the first baseman for leadoff single. Mimio had a pair of stolen bases last time up. Will hit into a double play this time, out by half a step at first. Sahur fly ball to right will be caught for the third out. So, got a hit, but face the minimum, Sikafus. Jackson Pollock the fifth, also still in this ball game, having a very efficient outing, staying efficient, retiring slugs on 2 pitches via fly out to right field.
We got a new pred up, by the way.
Jean...
Will this game go into extras?
Ooh, interesting. Jacques Jean Jr. is out on the 6-3 play. And Jet Fuel, 0 for 1 thus far today. Fly ball into left center field. That goes into the gap and reaches the wall. Fuel has himself a double.
There we go.
Not enough to remove the slump.
Ooh, we're
Not quite, but that puts the batting average above 210. Strange strikes out and strands him. Heading through the stretch, Odin Chikison up next, then the top of the surge order. Chikison goes down looking at strike 3. Dog Maple intentionally walked his last time up. Will swing and miss at the curveball this time. Can Sikafu strike out the side, or they pull him here? They'll keep him in. 0-1 pitch on the ground. Shortstop has it and makes the play. So 1-2-3 inning. Possibly last one we'll see Sikafu, so we'll see if he comes out for the bottom of the 8th. Will be Jackson Pollock still in for Buffalo. Kiso, little slow rolling ground ball, finds a friendly travel path, and he's on. Pierre Phillip draws a walk on the full count. 2 on, nobody out for Ashton Lansdale. Sophia Mondragon will enter and allow a single into right field that loads up the bases for Akshay Rishikesh. Homered his last time up. Can he repeat that magic? Payoff pitch. It's a walk. Chalk another RBI for Rishikesh. And chalk up a tied game here. Still bases loaded, nobody out for McLovin Jr. Ground ball. They get the out at home and the out at first. A 6-2-3 double play.
Very nice.
Runners in scoring position still for slugs, but 2 outs on the ground. Hits it away from a slight shift. Oh my goodness. Another error will allow a run to score.
That was a fastball by the right fielder.
Yeah, what an arm. It just hopped past. Vancouver now has the lead in this ball game. It was their error that allowed a run to score previously. Now Buffalo's error returns the favor. Cheerios, ground ball to first, tosses it over to Sikafu, still in this ball game. Ground ball back to the pitcher will be a play made at first. Sikafu still in to face Whoop Whoop, who puts it down in right field.
This is like 120 pitches. All right, there he goes.
And that will finally be it for Sisyphus. Lucas Greep enters and fools Slamson on the curveball outside. Into the top of the ninth, Vancouver looking for some insurance runs here with the bottom of their order. Jet fuel fly ball into shallow left center will be caught for the first out.
No, 210. All right.
Steven strained, swing and a miss for strike three. Sophia Mondragon, strikeout number 1 on the day, number 42 on the season. Jared Kiso waves at the sinker to retire the side. Bottom of the ninth, Surge need 2 runs. They get the bottom of their order to get the rally going. Facing off against Lucas Greep still. Mio watches a low strikeout. Good frame job by the catcher, Rishikesh. Tung 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 Sahor, ground ball, 6-3 put out. Down to their final out, it comes down to the bat of Odin Chikison.
Ah,
Swing and a miss, strike three. Greep picks up the save here in the powerhouse. Vancouver, your winners 5-3.
no free baseball. So there you go. Vancouver wins 5-3 at the powerhouse, like Aria was saying. You got 2 hits from Lansdale, the 3 RBIs with the home run from Rishkesh, the 2 hits from Kiso, 3 for 4-day for Whoop Whoop. Down to the pitching, Zigafuz, who went 121 pitches, gets the win. Greep your save, blown save, and loss for Mondragon as Hareshkesh as your player of the game.
Yeah, kind of an awkward stadium to be calling at given real life events.
Right. Yeah. Exactly. All right. We're gonna go to game settings. I almost forgot how to do this. Give me 1 second. I always get this wrong, but we're gonna copy pasta. And then we go database. And we are not sending them apparently. What did I do wrong?
What did the command prompt give you?
It
Like
was
when
really
you
quick. Trace back, something like that. And then it goes away.
Hmm.
1 second. Let me try one more time. Yeah, it's not working for me. 1 second. Um,
trace back, that would
Season
typically
62,
indicate
game type. Here, I'll show you real quick. Bear with me, folks. Entire screen for you. Can you see it by now?
Yeah, I can see your full.
Okay, cool. So when I go to CSV and then I click this down here, it does that really quick and it doesn't do anything for me, no matter how many times I push it.
Take a look. Do you have the config file pulled up?
Yes, right here.
Okay, game type 0 looks good. Team name, believe all only false and Discord true. Yeah, I assume you wouldn't have changed where your.
No,
I would assume you wouldn't have changed where you put your file.
haven't touched it, which is weird.
I assume you wouldn't have moved the. I assume you wouldn't have like actually moved like the executable somewhere else
I have
on
no
your file
idea.
system.
I don't think I would have, but let me.
Yeah. Because the only thing I can think of is that maybe somehow the webhooks CSV got separated from the files in
So
general.
the config and the online.
Um,
Because that's the same thing. Yep.
where do you have the actual executable for the box score sender saved?
Just on my right here. I can.
Uh, try let's just shortcut.
Let me
Might
see.
be I don't know if it's on your desktop anywhere.
Downloads.
Open
Config.
file location
Where's
on the
that?
to the right,
Oh,
and
okay.
then yeah.
All right.
Okay,
So
so
it's
that's in there,
downloads.
and
I can bring
then
it out.
no,
And then
because
Discord
the
webhooks. Yeah,
is
this is
that
when I
that
set it up.
is yeah is that same config file?
Yeah. But this one's probably going to say season 61.
Mm, change that one. Let's see
Okay.
if that one. Let's see if that might work.
Save.
Or that's the
That
okay.
was the
Actually,
original one.
let's do a couple other things in that one real quick.
Now I don't know which one's which. Okay,
The one on the right, I think, is the one
okay.
we're working with. Okay, so
Oh, yeah.
chain. Yeah, you're gonna need to honestly copy like all of the text from the config file you have open on the left to the one on the right.
This one. Copy. Then just delete this and then paste.
Yeah, just like paste over it
Okay. And then save.
and save. Let's give that a try.
Okay. Thanks for bearing with us. Let me just do this one more time. And pop this. Still nothing.
No, okay.
That sucks. Alright. Well, we're going to have to do old school, I think.
Yeah,
For now
we
until I
gave
get
it a
this.
try.
Until I get this.
I'm not sure what the issue is there.
Alright. Well, we're going to have to go old school. Sorry, people. Let me go back to the world scores. And we watched this one, so we'll just do box scores, I guess. Toronto's going to win 6-1. On the Toronto side, Scotto's going to get 2 hits, an RBI, and a 3-4 day for Squires with 2 RBIs, 2 hits apiece for Fortune Dog, and then 2 hits on the other side for Providence, Grail Traveler, as he stays very hot with 379 average. Joe Random's going to take the loss. Kitmaker is your win, gets his first win of the season. Zaki gets the save. Biz Kidmaker is your player of the game. I even forgot how to do this, so go me. There we go.
Back
All
here on
right,
the top
thank
left.
you.
Yeah. The Aviators win 10-5 over the Boise Raptors at home, courtesy of a 8-run bottom of the fifth inning. 4-hit day for Speedy McFly Jr., 3-hit day for Eschenbaugh and Jones. Eschenbaugh collecting 4 RBIs on top of that. On the Boise side, Siana Murkatak with a 4-for-5 day, putting 2 stolen bases on top of that. And a pair of hits each for Wallach and Stavinsky's. Your pitching. Jigs Kingman picks up the win. Harold Smith taking the loss. Your player of the game is Patrick Eschenbaugh, with Julio Ruiz Jr. tying the Outer Banks regular season game record for walks with 4.
Love it. All right, we move on to New York taking the win in the bottom of the 11th, 4-3 over San Antonio. For the San Antonio Slavs, you get 2 hits apiece for Duckley Jr. and Skoden, 2 RBIs for Mander. On the New York side, you get 2 hits for Tanaka, Mihair, Bebe, and Moore, 3-for-5 day for Squatch. Go down to the pitching. Esquire Limited goes 7 strong, but gives up 3 earned, gets the no decision. The loss goes to Nilium. Your win goes to Woods, and your player of the game is Joshua Holm, Esquire Limited.
The Seattle Sea Serpents get a high-scoring win over the Lunar Base Space Rangers, 14-8. On the Seattle side, hits nearly all the way down the lineup, with your multi-hit days coming from Pass, Hawkins, McGraw, Wellerman, Judge, and Jay. On the Lunar Base side, top of their order hit strong, with 3 hits for a first, 2 hits for Max, and 2 for Nukesum. Pass also with a pair of stolen bases. For your pitching, Harlem Moncrief picks up the win in relief. Matt Hunter charged with the loss. Your player of the game, Bradley Wellerman Jr.
All right. Go to Detroit, where the Demons beat the Cancun Toros 9-3. On the Cancun side, you're going to get 2 hits, 2 RBIs for Solo, and 2 hit for Beatty. On the Detroit side, you're going to get 3 RBIs from Bobrist and 4 RBIs from Nerd, with 2 hits apiece for Nerd and Dollarson and Salamis. Down to the pitching, Blue Skies are going to get your win, moves to 5-4, 8 strong innings, 10 Ks. Smoltz takes the loss in 4.2 innings, and your player of the game is Alpha Nerd.
Rare Aria W.
Very.
The Apex walk it off in the bottom of the 12th inning over the Death Valley Scorpions. Who got that walk-off hit? Scroll back up to the that is a Stewart home run. Heck yes.
The GOAT.
Stewart, very strong day overall today with 3 hits, 2 RBIs, including that walk-off home run. 2 hits as well for Callahan, McKinley, and Fernandez Jr. On the Death Valley side, the middle of their order picking up 3 hits each, that being Stell, Healer, and Eucliffe. For your pitching, Skylar Stevens getting the blown save, James Noble picking up the win in extras, with Lanky Schramm taking the loss. Your player of the game, Edward McKinley.
All right, we move to New Orleans at Nashville, as New Orleans is going to take this one 3-1. Go down to the NOLA box score. You got 2 hits apiece for Love and Yordong, and Babineau, 2 RBIs for Love. On the Nashville side, Valor is going to take 2 hits and a 3-for-4 day for Briggs. Down to the pitching, Bernard, your win, moves to 6-3, save for Tom. The L is going to go to Vega the third, and Tugboat's your player of the game in the loss.
Down to the minor league, the Firehawks will take a loss to the Kingpins 6-7. On the California side, only multi-hit days belong to Crichton and Bachman, with Vecna Whatsit having 3 RBIs. On the Chicago side, 3 hits, 4 RBIs for Sweet Sweet Ganja Smoke, 2 hits for Rodrigo, and 2 hits for Wilson. On the pitching side, it's the relievers getting the decisions today. That's Von Vanovich getting the win in relief, with Wild taking the loss. Your player of the game, Sweet Sweet Ganja Smoke.
Von Vanovich. All right, we move to Swifties against the Inactives. Swifties will take this in the top of the 12, 5-4. On the State College side, a 4-for-4 day for Taylor. 2 hits apiece for Fate of Ophelia Von Muy Caliente. And on the Puerto Rico side, a 3-for-5 day for Brummer, 2 hits for Balian the third, and Balian the second, and Johnson gets 2 hits. On the State College pitching, 2 is going to move to 5-0 in relief, and a bunch of bots, and then your Brian Taylor is going to be your player of the game.
Lemurs continuing a very strong season with a 4-3 victory over the Wheelers. On the Louisville side, 2 hits apiece for Miller and Love, with Love picking up a pair of RBIs on top of that. For the Anchorage hitting, 3-for-5 for Misty Morning, and 2 hits for Keon Lenity. Pitching, that's King picking up the win in relief. I believe that's Hank Hill to save.
Yeah.
Yep.
Propane.
Glad to see him. Glad to see him in the PBE. Winner, ironically taking the loss today, as Smack Miller is your player of the game.
Love it. Propane and propane accessories. Brew City is going to travel down to Kansas City and take the loss 8-6. 3-for-5 day for O'Shaughnessy with 3 RBIs, and a 3-hit day for Torrey. On the Kansas City side, 2 hits, 2 RBIs for Croker, and a 3-for-4 day with 4 RBIs for Kupu. Game's your loss, Hollow's your win, Pine's your save, and Josh Kupu is your player of the game.
And lastly, for the day, the Dillos getting a win over the Mingo Mingos, courtesy of a 4-run bottom of the seventh. On the Dillos side, it's Tony Sims Jr. having a 3 for 4 day. Ben Martin, 2 hits as well. RBIs mostly spread around for the Florida team. Lionel McScallywags 2 for 4 alongside Maxwell. 3 RBIs as well for McScallywags. Pitching, it'll be Trongle Man picking up the win in relief with Tylent Batalmo getting the save for the Dillos, while Puck will take a tough loss. Lionel McScallywags, player of the game in the losing effort.
All right, so that was it for today. We are going to finish today, and we're going to file save. And for today, we got a minor league matchup. Brew City Bears at Kansas City, as the 40-28 Brew City Bears will take on at Kansas City a 34-34 Hepcats team. Looks pretty even for the most part.
Yeah, Bears have just been having an amazing season.
They have been. Got Maru Wzynski.
Them and Louisville are the two front runners at the minute.
Mm-hmm. Any pick to clicks?
Well, let's see.
Just don't go Super Creek.
It's not well, Agnes Digital isn't pitching this game, so I'm honestly a little lost. Let's see. How about you know what? How about our minor league home run derby winner, Thomas St. John?
Oh, there you go. There's a shout out. 19 bombs too. Just tearing it up with 334 average. We're gonna go with Thomas Sankara, 7-hole hitter for the Brew City Bears. His
Typically
ZR
swings the bat well.
His ZR is like +8, so let's see him eat up the ball. But yeah,
Excited.
a little ice cold, but yeah, you can start this one off.
Alrighty, so we're gonna have Handle All These Nuts leading off against Matt Buster. Yeah?
Yeah. Yeah.
And Nuts will go down looking at the Matt Buster Knuckle Curve. Bob's Big Boy will stand in next.
Yeah, one day. There we go.
Batting 301 for the Bears. Little tapper back to the pitcher, 1-3 out. We'll drop him to 300 flat as Vumian Stitcherson fly ball into center field is handled by Crew. 1-2-3 down for the Bears. 1-2-3 coming up for the Hepcats. Gandalf the Gray leads off against Maruzensky. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Thomas St. John, hot hitting your minor league home run derby champion, doesn't get all the power on it this time, will fall harmlessly into the glove of the right fielder. Suzuki Kawasaki up, takes ball 4 on the 4th pitch of the plate appearance. So, first base runner on of the game for Super Creek, who gets it down into center field. Little textbook base hit. Kawasaki goes for third and makes it a 2-out rally. Possibly going on here. Can Jacopo Reddick make good on it? He cannot. A fly ball falls into the glove of career minor leaguer. And we're heading to the top of the second, tied at 0. Trevor Torrey up next, the designated hitter. Ground ball, slow roller to the shortstop, but able to make the play in time. Calvin O'Shaughnessy pulls it into right field, hangs up just a bit too long. St. John there for the play. From career minor leaguers, had some work out in center field so far today, and he'll keep giving work to St. John in right, as that will be out number 3. 6, 7, 8 hitters up for the Hep Kitties. Martin Walker on the ground to first. Covering the bag is the pitcher for the first out. Clement Kamenek on a long plate appearance will put it on the ground to first base. Big Boy taking it to the bag himself. And Bobby Crew will hit into a 4-3 ground out. 1-2-3 down for the Hepcats on this occasion. Bottom of the order up for the Bears, Thomas St. Cara. Joe's pick to click finally gets the hitting started for the Bears.
Here we go.
on with a leadoff single. Jerry Coleman keep the line moving. He'll go for a bunt.
Okay. What is that about?
Pulled into left field for the first out of the inning. Runner on with one out for Swiffer Sweeper. Hits into a 4-6-3 double play just in time to get him at first. So still the minimum faced for the Hepcats pitching as
Uh-oh.
Dominique Castellon drives it high and deep into left field. That one's gone. That's Dominique Castellon getting the scoring started for Kansas City here. It's a 1-0 ball game in the bottom of the third. Back to the top of the order for the Hepcats. Gandalf the Gray drives into right field. Not enough power on that one, but it'll get to the wall, and it will be a stand-up double for the Wizard. Also a prolific base stealer. Could see him try and go for third. Walk issued to Thomas St. John. Suzuki Kawasaki up. Driven to left, but not deep enough to advance the runner, as therefore the play is O'Shaughnessy. Super Creek watches Gandalf the Grey go for third and make it easily. 59 stolen bases for the shortstop this season. Super Creek over the head of the second baseman. That'll be station to station, but there was a runner on third, so that's another run for the Hepcats. Jacopo Reddick still facing Maruzensky. Will have a ground ball single. Loading up the bases. Still only one out here in the bottom of the third. Martin Walker coming up next. On the ground through the middle of the infield. That will be scoring one. It will be scoring two, as Walker is scored a 2 RBI single, advancing on the throw. 4-0 now in favor of the Hepcats. And Kamenik keeps the line moving. Another run for the Hepcats, this time scoring Reddick from third.
Like, went right through the second baseman.
Bobby Crew up, ground ball 6-3. They won't try and turn two, and that will be a ground out RBI for the center fielder. And Dominic Castellon, who got the scoring started at the beginning of this inning, will be the final out. 6-0 now in favor of the Hepcats. Bears have the top of their order up. All these nuts will have a leadoff single. Gonna need to rally. Bob's big boy down on strikes. Matt Buster has strikeout number 2 on the day. Boomy and Stitcherson line drive to short. And they double him up at first!
Nice.
So allowing a hit, but still facing the minimum again. A 6-3 double play. Gandalf the Gray coming up, fly ball to right field is caught for the first out. Thomas St. John, just a walk so far today. Pops it up into just on the outfield grass. Therefore, the play is all these nuts. Suzuki Kawasaki drives it into center field, but back just shy of the warning track for the play and the third out. Into the top of the fifth. Bruce City have only gone through the minimum thus far. Can they finally get something going here? Servatore 4-3 putout. Calvin O'Shaughnessy fly ball into right is handled by St. John. And career minor leaguer representing possibly the final out of the inning. And it'll be the Gray making that play. So 6-0 in favor of the Hepcats, having faced the minimum thus far, as I hand you over to Joe.
All right, bottom of the fifth for Kansas City. I'm going to start off with a single to right field with Super Creek. That'll bring up Reddick, hitting 227 this season so far. And there's a pass ball. Creek is going to advance to second with nobody out. And Reddick's going to watch that one go by, as lots of Heineken Bears now in the bot. Runners on first and second, no outs. A fly out in foul territory to the catcher for the first out. Kamenik hits a dribbler to the first baseman, and it's going to be a 1-6-3 sorry, a 3-6-3 double play to end the inning. We go to the top of the 6th. Bruce City looking for anything here. Sankara going to strike out swinging. He will face 7, 8, 9 here. Matt Buster is pitching a gem. Coleman now up to bat. A shot to left center field, and the left fielder almost went and caught that. But Coleman's going to slide in with a double, I believe. Yeah, that was a double. So Bruce City looking to get something going here with one out. And they do. They find a hole, and they're sending Coleman home, and they're finally on the board. So Bruce City now down by 5. They just need base runners now. As they go back to the top of the order with handles all these nuts. Off the end of the bat, a 6-4-3 double play. That will hurt big time as Kansas City gets out of this with just 1 run given up. Bottom of the 6th now. Crew draws a walk. Castellan is going to watch pass ball, and Crew's going to advance to second with nobody out. And then he's going to drop this into right field for a single, as this is not. They're going to hold him, so runners on the corner with nobody out. Back to the top of the order with the Wizard, Gandalf the Gray. He will strike out swinging. Brings up the very hot Thomas St. John, 19 bombs. Is going to drill this up the middle, and this will be an RBI. Moves to 49 on the season, and Kansas City moves to 7-1 right now over Bruce City. Kawasaki gets jammed here, 6-4, but that's it. So 2 outs, runners on the corners. Super Creek goes to deep center, but not deep enough for the 3rd out. So after 6 innings, it is 7-1 Kansas City. Bruce City needs some base runners. They'll start off with 2-hole hitter, Big Boy, who drills this to left field. This is going to drop in front of the wall. This is going to be extra bases as he slides into second base. And that's exactly what the Bears need right now. 3-hole, Stitcherson now up to bat. Stitcherson's going to go the other way, but not deep enough. No advancement there either. So 1 out. Torrey, the DH, slaps this into left field. And they will keep the runner at 3rd. So runners on the corner, 1 out. Brings up O'Shaughnessy. And what in there? I don't even know where that ball went. It looked like it was going to go up the middle, and then it went to foul territory in left field for the 2nd out. And then a check swing. It's going to be a walk. Bases loaded, 2 outs. And the pick to click Sankara up to bat. Strike 3, swinging. So that'll be the end of the threat. Still 7-1. We'll go to the bottom of the 7th with Reddick. And Reddick drills this deep to right center field. This is going to be extra bases. Slides into second with a leadoff double. Walker now tries the right side of the infield, but the first baseman fields it. Touches the bag for the 1st out, but advances the runner to 3rd. Kemenick going to slap this up the middle. Will score a run. Now 8-1 Kansas City. The center fielder Crew now up to bat. He's going to try the hit train, keep it going. This is floater into right field in foul territory and caught by the second baseman. They'll bring up 9-hole hitter Castellan. Castellan right up the middle. And the runner's going to advance to 3rd, so runners on 1st and 3rd with 2 outs. Top of the order with Gray. And Gray's going to drop this into left field for a hit. The runners will advance for a double, and this is going to score 2 runs, actually, so now it's 10-1. Looks like Castellan came all the way from 1st to home to score there on the double, and then a 4-3 putout will finally end this bottom of the 7th. But Kansas City is taking it to Bruce City right now at home. Top of the 8th for Coleman. A lazy fly ball to center field for the 1st out. 9-hole hitter Sweeper is going to get a base hit here into center field. Not a stolen base threat, but it'll bring up the top of the order. All these nuts. It's going to try and keep it going with a 3-4-3. Not in time for the first at first, but they do get the lead runner for the 2nd out. And then a ground out by Big Boy to the first baseman for the final out. Go to the bottom of the 8th, still 10-1. Kawasaki A wonderful catch by Sankara there. Will be the first out. Super Creek is going to keep hitting here, pushing that batting average up above right around 355 now, which is crazy. Reddick is going to drop this one in as well. Runners on first and second with one out. As Freddie Foreman's having a tough time. It was in now, but gave up the hit. And then I do not know why the first baseman just didn't reach, but the bases are loaded. So here comes Kamenik, and the play at home is in time. And hey, look at that, a 5-2-3 putout, double play to end the inning, to hold the runs to a 9-run lead. We go to the top of the ninth, last chance for the Bruce City Bears. Line drive right to the left fielder for the first out. Your 4-hole hitter, Torrey's up to bat. Is fly out to left field as well. And then your 5-hole hitter, O'Shaughnessy, last hope for Bruce City, will ground out to a 6-3 put out to end the game. So a 10-1 trouncing of the Bruce City Bears here by Kansas City Hepcats. We just watched the game, but 9-hole hitter Sweeper gets 2 hits. And on the Kansas City side, you got 2 hits for the Gray, 4 for 5 day for Super Creek, 3-hit day for Reddick, and 2 hits for Walker and Kamenik with 2 RBIs apiece, respectively, and a 3 for 4 day for the DH with an RBI. Down to the pitching, Buster is going to tear it up with 7.2 innings pitch, gets the win. Zensky, your loss, and Matt Buster is going to be your player of the game. Sorry, 1 second. There we go. Alrighty. Well, actually, we'll just start down here. Why not?
It will be the Swifties with a close win over the Ranas, 2-0. On the Swifties side, only multi-hit day goes to Jacques Rousseau. For your pitching, it will be Froggy Dubois with the win, going 8 1/3 strong. Porygon 2 coming in to collect the save. Your player of the game, the starting pitcher, Froggy Dubois.
Dubois. We just watched this game, so we're going to go Louisville, Anchorage. And Louisville is going to win their 42nd game of the season with scoring 2 in the top of the 8th, top of the 9th, and the top of the 10th to take the win. On the Louisville side, a 2 hits apiece for Sock and Brochacho and Tito, and a 4 for 6 day for Johnson. On the Anchorage side, you're going to get 2 hits for Morning, 2 hits, 3 RBIs for Barnum, and a 2-hit, 2 RBIs for Bates. We go down to the pitching, Louisville. The win's going to go to Snaps, but a blown save number 6. King, your save. Your loss is going to go to Moore with a blown save from Get On. And your player of the game is Jonathan Johnson.
The Kingpins will survive a late rally by the Firehawks, all their insurance coming from that bottom of the 6th inning. On the Kingpins side, hits almost all the way around with Gain to Smoke and Stack and Paper the Second, both having multi-hit days. Stack and Paper the Second in particular with the grand slam. On the California side, multi-hit days for Nicholas, Crichton, and Fox. Down to the pitching, it'll be Recht getting the win, their 3rd of the season. Marcus DeWorm the save, with David Sears taking the loss, and K. Armband or the blown save. Your player of the game, Ben Stacking Paper the Second.
All right, and the final minor game of the day is going to be Amarillo shutting out the Florida Flamingos 4-0 in Amarillo. On the Florida side, 2 hits for Shoelace and a 3 for 4 day for Shot. On the Amarillo side, a 2-hit day for Del Vecchio and a 3 for 4 day for Park with an RBI. 2 RBIs for Sim Jr. On the Amarillo pitching side, Crunch Jr. will move to 6-5 with a win. The hold goes to Bread, loss goes to Kennedy Sennen, and your player of the game is Crabton Crunch Jr.
Up to the majors, it'll be the Stars with a 5-2 victory over the Rougarous. On the Nashville side, pair of hits each for Munson and Briggs. JB Rainier having a 4 RBI day on a 3-run home run plus other things. New Orleans batting, Jackson Love 2 hits in that leadoff spot. Chorizo McTater with 2 hits as well. Down to the pitching, it'll be Warren Peace, your winner. Dash Jackson taking the loss. Your player of the game, the Nashville starter.
All right, and then Cancun storms into Detroit, wins 4-2. On the Cancun side, you get 2 RBIs for Meredith, a 2 for 3 day for O'Mallorain. And on the Detroit side, 2 hit day for Bobrist, and RBIs from Johnson III and Summers. Down to the pitching, Pythagoras moves to 6-6 with the loss here, but in a wonderful effort with 10 Ks. Calgill moves to 13-2 with a 3.3 ERA. And Lizzie Woohoo goes the 15th save of the season. John Calgill is going to be your player of the game.
The Lunar-based Space Rangers, an 11-7 victory over the Sea Serpents, answering a high-scoring loss with a high-scoring win. For the Space Rangers, 3 hits for AJ Justice and 2 hits for the 3 batters following him in the order, Newsom, Boy, and Cragg. Cragg having 5 RBIs on the day. For Seattle, 3 hits apiece for Pass and Jim Hawkins, 2 hits for Bookie Metz, Bradley Wellerman Jr., and Aaron Judge. On the pitching side, Aoife Carter picks up the win in relief for the Space Rangers, with Cornelius George Braxton getting the hold, but Scud Muffin not entering in a save opportunity. Taco Bell the loss, as Durian Cragg is the player of the game.
All right. Death Valley takes a 2-1 loss in Indianapolis. Indianapolis moves to 38-31 on the season. On the Death Valley side, 2 for 4 day for Eucliffe. On the Indy side, a 2 for 3 day for Rosenthal and a 2 RBI day for Fernandez Jr. Down to the pitching, Votto gets his 10th loss of the season. Chicken will move to 500 with an 8-8 record, and a save goes to Lee. Calm Chicken is your player of the game.
The Sloths with a 7-3 victory over New York. On the San Antonio side, mostly spread out offense today. Stetson Laramie, your only multi-hit day. And only multi-RBI day comes from a player to be named later. For New York, their offense was a little more concentrated, and that might have been their issue. Man Squatch with 2 hits, KVK with 2, and 3 RBIs spread out. Pitching, Chad Inningseater the winner, William Nilliam the save. Definitely not an evil dictator. Takes the loss, going 6-7 now on the year. Chad Inningseater, your player of the game.
6-7. All right, Vancouver takes the big time loss in Buffalo, 13-3. Too bad we didn't watch this one, the powerhouse. Vancouver side, 2 hits for Phillip and McLovin Jr. On the Buffalo side, everyone gets a hit. 2 hits for Dog Maple, Knopf, a 2 for 3 day with 4 RBIs for Slamson, and a 2-hit day for Sahur. On the pitching side, Nassie's going to take his 10th loss of the season. Duds his 4th win. We're going 8 strong innings with 9 Ks. And then player of the game is Homer Slamson.
Heading to Outer Banks, the Aviators win an 11-1 match against the Raptors.
Yeah.
For the Aviators, 4-for-5 day for Abe Ghosty with multi-hit days as well for Ruiz Jr., Oliver, and De La Fuerte. 3 RBIs each for Oliver and De La Fuerte as well. Boise side, multi-hit days for Wallach, Gautier, Stravinsky's, and Pete Dawson III. Pitching, it'll be Doc Holliday the win, number 7 on the year. PKVS will take the loss, a tough outing for her. Your player of the game, Robert Oliver.
All right, final major game of the day, and a trouncing for Providence over Toronto, 14-3. Toronto side, 2 hits apiece for Scotto's, Primo, Squires. And on the Providence side, a bunch of hits for Zalutsky with 2, 4-for-5 day for Summers, a 3-for-4 day for Baltz with 4 RBIs, 2-hit day for Mayfield with 2 RBIs, 2 RBIs for Quake, 2 RBIs, and 2 hits for Back again. Down to the pitching, Carabula moves to 11-6. With the win, Cheese takes the loss, moves to 6-9, and your player of the game is Seymour Baltz. There is your day. We'll finish today, and we will file save game. Sorry about the box score. I'm going to try and get that worked on before I stream next week. I'm pretty sure that this is just an off day for both, but we're going to check. And it is, so we're going to finish today, and we're going to file save again. And then for 727, we're going to move to Providence at OBX. Right here. I don't know if there is a pred up. There
Looks like it.
is.
Yeah. Will the next game be a blowout?
Well,
Uh,
they did. Providence did just blow out the team, but they weren't playing OBX. So
no, Providence. This is a battle between two Legends East teams. OBX is trailing a bit behind the kind of the marquee battle right now between Providence and New York, but they're still very much in it. They're sitting in that wild card spot. I would say this is probably going to be a close game.
yeah. Picks to click. Let's just make sure that it's the unpopular opinion, and my pick to click is hopefully going to be the opposite for Bazooka Slow. We don't want him to do good. He's hitting too well right now, so we need to bring him back down to earth. So we're going to pick him to go ice cold.
Okay. So uh well, that's not potato pitching, so I can't pick there.
All right.
I could pick GT, but I would like to see that 378 average become even more ridiculous. So I'm not gonna pick him.
He's chasing 400. Look at that OPS. Jeez.
He is. Yeah, no, there's no one I'm gonna pick to click to try and curse.
Oh, okay. Well,
So
then we
how
don't
about
want to hear it.
you don't want me to say JD Pants on stream? Okay.
Okay, never mind, never mind. You can go for it.
JD Pants. That's why I think he's been swinging the bat super well this season. I think that is he's gonna be the big one today.
Yeah, it's been 327 average, pretty solid so far. I think it's his second season too in the majors.
Second or third?
Let's see. This is third. You're right. I don't even know why I even ask. You know all. I have to ask. I have to ask Aria first. That's what I've figured out. And
No,
we are.
I'm still the human search engine. If I don't know, I'll pull up the index.
Yeah. GT a 400 season, please. Yeah, right. Closest one to it, 378. Man, you are close.
I'd like to see it. I'd love to see it.
Yeah, it'd be a
I
lot
wonder.
of fun.
You're leading this game off. I'm gonna go look what the highest single season average has been.
All right. Let's do it. Ladies and gentlemen, we are in the Carolinas here. But I don't know what field this is. Oh, we're in Atlanta, though. Hey, and look at that. Zalewski starts it off with a line shot down the left field line for a double. And then here comes that chasing history Grail Traveler here. And he's going to drop this into left field, so the batting average goes up, but the runner stays. So we have runners on first and third with nobody out. Summers now up to bat. A hard hit ball to right field, but not deep enough. First out of the inning. Still runners on first and third. And another shot to right field. They're going to try him this time. They are. They send the runner, and that is going to be a 1-0 lead for Providence with 2 outs. Mayfield up. Oh, and they pick off Grail Traveler at first base for the final out. So he gets hits, but he can't run to save his life. So 1-0 after the top of the first here. Bazooka Slow. Boo. There we go. We need it out. Oh, I mean, no, we don't want to do that. Eshabaugh now up to bat. Line shot to the shortstop for the second out of the inning. Then Jones is going to try to get a hit here, but will not. The center fielder will chase that down for the third out of the inning. Move to the second, 1-0 Providence. Mayfield, 5-hole hitter, is going to strike out swinging. And I'll bring him the ice cold hurry quake right now. And a line shot to center field, but right at him for the second out. And here comes Aria's pick to click JD Pants. A lazy grounder to the third baseman for the final out of the inning. So we go 3 up, 3 down there for Sniper King. Krabby Pebbles dealing to Ruiz Jr., who strikes out swinging. Speedy McFly Jr. now at the bat, hitting 243. We'll watch that go by for a ball 4. And is a stolen base threat here with 30. And he takes off, trying to get 31, and will. So runner in scoring position as OBX looks to tie this game with 1 hit from Oliver. Oliver is going to ground out to the second baseman for a 4-3 putout, but moves a runner to third base with 2 outs. De La Fuerte going to try and sneak this by, and does, as they will tie the game 1-1 here. Ghosty going to see if they can keep the hit train going. And Ghosty's going to continue. Slaps it dead center here, and on the throw will move to a second and third with 2 outs. Vilkova, your 9-hole hitter, is going to drop this in for extra runs, and they're going to send Ghosty, who is safe at home. So a 3-1 lead for OBX on a wonderful bottom of the second here. Back to the top of the order with Bazooka Slow. And Slow is going to ground out for a 4-3 fielder's choice here to end the inning. But OBX does some damage. Top of third we go. Back again. A 1-3 putout. 9-hole hitter Sajima is going to find some grass out there in center field for a 1-out hit. Back to the top of the order we go with Zlewski. Red hot. Oh, another pickoff. So Grail Traveler and now Sajima both get picked off. 2 outs now. And Zlewski, a fly ball to center field to end the inning. So they go down in order. Back to OBX and Eschenbach. Strikes out looking on a 74-mile-per-hour screwball. 3-hole hitter Jones now up to bat. He's going to draw the walk here on a 7-pitch at bat. So 4-hole hitter Ruiz Jr. will not do the same here. We'll watch that go by for strike 3. And then Speedy McFly Jr. A pass ball will move Jones to second base. So runner in scoring position for McFly Jr. here with 2 outs. And nothing doing. So 6-3 putout to end the inning. Go to the top of the 4th now. Still 3-1 OBX. 2-hole hitter Grail Traveler now hitting 380 up to bat. Is going to continue the wave. 2 for 2. And gets us double here to start off the inning. Moves the batting average up to 382. A dropped ball there for the catcher. Nothing doing. Summers going to strike out swinging. Seymour Baltz now up to bat. He's going to drive this down the right field line for extra bases. They are. They're going to second. They're going to slide in for an RBI double here. As they will cut into the lead. 3-2 now OBX. Now Mayfield watches that go by for the second out of the inning. Hurry Quake looking to get rid of that ice cold. A line drive to center field will be the last out. So 3-2 OBX. Move to the bottom of the 4th. Brings up Robert Oliver, who goes deep right field, but not deep enough for the first out. De La Fuerte, the DH hit 263, will strike out swinging. Krabby Pebbles settling down a little bit here. Off the end of the bat, Ghosty's going to slap this into left field for a 2-out single. 9-hole hitter Vilkova looking to keep it alive. Slow roller to the shortstop for the final out of the inning. So still 3-2. We go to the top of the 5th. JD pants up. We'll drop this in front of the right fielder for a leadoff single. And the 287 back again. Check swing, strike 3 called. 9-hole Sajima is going to take a bunt here, but not the best bunt. But we'll move the runner into scoring position as we go back to the top of the order with Zlewski. Check swing. We got Grail Traveler up the bat with runners on first and second. 2 outs. And Grail Traveler is going to sharply hit to center field, but caught for the final out. As we go to the bottom of the fifth, and Aria.
Bazooka slow up. Fly ball into left field will be caught for the first out. Possibly going to lose that hot hitting streak.
No.
Is not. Eschenbaugh will be up, driven into center field and down for a single. Runner on now with one out for Curtis Jones, the catcher. Krabby Pebble's still in this ball game. It will be. Didn't quite catch what happened on that one. It was hit so high.
Yeah.
But it falls into the glove of the catcher.
Just straight up.
Julio Ruiz Jr. will hit into a 5-3 out, hitting it right to his counterpart. Into the top of the sixth, Providence still trailing by 1 run here. Beryl Summers, though, will get on base with a leadoff single. Nice piece of hitting on the 0-2 count. Seymour Balt's first pitch swinging. 4-6, no 3, just a fielder's choice. Unproductive out there. Miggs Mayfeld watches the sinker go by, catches the inside part of the zone. Sniper King issues a 2-out walk to Hurry Quake. JD Pants a chance to even this game up.
Ooh.
Line drive down the first baseline, but there to make the catch is Volkova. Good reaction that time. Bottom of the sixth now. The 5, 6, 7 hitters coming up for the Aviators. Pebbles issuing a walk to Speedy McFly Jr. True to his name, we could see him try to steal here. Robert Oliver coming up. Going is McFly Jr. A rainbow throw, and it will be a stolen base for McFly.
Love OOTP.
Oliver on the ground to second will be thrown out at first, but advances the runner to third. That run would make this a 2-run game. Angel De La Fuerte, a chance to drive them in. Fly ball into right. Tagging up from third is McFly, and
close.
sliding in safe. Sack fly RBI for De La Fuerte. Bases empty, no outs now for Abe Ghosty. Swung on and put down in left field. So a 2-out single for the Aviator shortstop. Dr. Hubert Malbec will come in to try and stop the bleeding, and stop the bleeding he
That
does.
render. That's the best render out there.
It's a good one.
Looks good.
Boy's Chest back again. Will face off against Mickey Martino, new pitcher for the Aviators. Gets a fly out into deep center field from the center fielder. Tiger Sejma, sack bunt last time up. No one on base this time. He'll be good on base himself. It'll be Paolo Zalewski, the reigning MVP, driven high and deep to center field, and it is gone.
Oh, boy.
Even game now off the bat of Paolo Zalewski. 4-4. 1 out in the top of the seventh. Grail Traveler coming up. He's having a season I didn't fully appreciate before today. That'll be hit number 3 on the day.
Gets by the center fielder.
And it will be a... Oh. So charge an error, and Traveler advances an extra base. Beryl Summers will be walked intentionally to face Seymour Baltz. And bold strategy, Cotton.
Oh, boy.
As then a wild pitch will get away from the catcher, Jones. Runners in scoring position now for Baltz. Fly ball into center field. Runner tagging up from third is Traveler, and no throw at the plate. Or maybe there will be just a very delayed throw to the plate. Runner standing on second now. Providence takes the lead on the sac fly. Mayfeld will be down on strikes. 3-run top of the seventh flips this game on its head. Aviators now the ones chasing as we head through the stretch. Top of their order coming up. Slow had that error last inning, and will have a 5-3 put out this inning. Eschenbaugh coming up now. Ground ball to short. Play made at first. Curtis Jones still facing Dr. Hubert Malbec. All the infield getting some work this inning. 5-3, 6-3, and 4-3 is your line score. Hurry Quake will lead things off for the Crabs, facing off against Goro Shigeno. It'll be a ground out to retire the first batter. JD Pants also on the ground. It looked like both the pitcher and the first baseman were going for it. I thought we were going to see some interesting things happen there. But instead it'll just be ground out as Boyce just back again, then gets a 2-out base hit. Taiga
And
Sagema again
and
not gonna be able to bunt this time up, so it'll come down to his swing. But first it'll come down to back again, getting stolen base number 37 on the year.
and BBJ, yes, Anika is throwing the game.
Sagema down looking on strikes. Julio Ruiz Jr. puts it through center field for a leadoff single, representing the tying run.
Oh, he swung at that.
McFly Jr. swung at that pitch, and it'll be a pass ball charged to Hurry Quake. But still getting the strikeout on McFly Jr. is Malbec. Robert Oliver chopped to first
No
base.
way.
Not able to step on the bag himself. It's an infield hit. Line drive to left. Good arm by Grail Traveler to prevent that run from scoring from third. Two outs, runners on the corners. Abe Ghosty not able to get his fourth hit of the day and drive a run in. It's still a one-run lead for the Crabs at the island. Top of the order up for them. Paolo Zalewski had that equalizing home run last time up. Will just be a strikeout this time. Grail Traveler 3 for 4 today. We'll end it 3 for 5. Sit on an average of 381. Beryl Summers driven to right center field, lands off the wall, going for 3 bases. The first baseman makes it. A triple for Beryl Summers and an insurance run 90 feet away with 2 outs for Seymour Baltz. Line drive caught by the second baseman will end the threat. OBX just needs 1 run. They'll have their 9-hole hitter Volkova up. Then the top of their order, Bazooka Slow and Patrick Eschenbaugh. Just need 1. Volkova puts it down, a lawn dart in the left field, and that will be the tying run on base with nobody out for Bazooka Slow. Pulled into right field, and a base hit advances the tying run to second. The winning run standing on first. For Patrick Eschenbaugh, hot hitter, walks the bases loaded. Dr. Hubert Malbec, will they pull him here? Try and bring in someone to put out this fire. Randy Colon enters the game, driven into center field, very deep. That'll score the run from third easily. No play at the plate at all. We are tied in the bottom of the 9th. The winning run in scoring position with just 1 out for Julio Ruiz Jr. on the ground.
Wow.
6-4, 3 double play. We're heading to extras at the island.
Don't want to see that. Oof.
I'll pass it over to you. We'll hand off inning by inning. Sound good?
All right. Here we go. Top of the 10th, we go with Mayfield. And he's going to start this off with a base hit to center field. Leadoff hitter on. Hurry Quake. And Mayfield's going to take second. So runner in scoring position with nobody out for Quake. And Quake is going to ground out to the shortstop for a 6-3 putout, but moves a runner to third base for JD Pants. And they are going to give JD Pants a free pass here. Hopefully trying to set up that double play here for back again. And it might work. A 4-6-3 putout. It works perfectly. They will get out of this inning. And we will go to the bottom of the 10th. OBX trying to end it. And a very sharply hit ball by McFly Jr. It's going to be a leadoff double as he slides into second. And that brings up 277 hitter Oliver. And Robert Oliver is going to try and sneak this by, but a heck of a play by the shortstop, but it gets by the first baseman to score the game-winning run off of an error. A 6-5 come from behind win for OBX. A very well played game. Awesome to watch. On a dropped out from the first baseman. So we go to the line score here. We take a look at the 13 hits from Providence, 2 of them from Zalewski with that 2-run home run. Traveler goes 3 for 5. 2 hits for Summers, a 3 RBI day for Baltz, and a 2-hit day for Sajima. As we go to OBX side, Ghosty ends the day with a 3 for 4 outing. 2 hits, 2 RBIs for Volkova, and 2 RBIs as well for De La Fuerte. On the Providence side, Cologne takes the loss and blown save. Sun gets your win. Paulo Zalewski, though, is your player of the game in the loss. What a game.
The Pathfinders getting an upset win over the Sloths, 10-1. On the Toronto side, oh, that's a lot of doubles. Oh, that's a lot of doubles.
That's a
uh,
lot.
two for Von Pippington, one for Primo, two for D Nice, one for Palindrome, and one for Cam Squires. Plus a home run from Lucas Ryan and Paddington Von Pippington. On the San Antonio side, 7 hits spread around their only RBI coming off a Turd Ferguson solo shot. Pitching, Stetson Mixon picks up win number 3 on the year, jacked up, save number 1. Hickaprendis Haddock, a rare tough start for him. He'll take loss number 5. Paddington Von Pippington, your player of the game.
All right, Boise travels to Vancouver and gets the win 4-3 with 4 runs in the top of the 8th. On the Boise side, you're going to get 2 RBIs apiece for Merchantech and Show, and 6 hits spread out between the lineup there. 2 hits apiece for Lansdale and Hirschkesh as he gets 2 RBIs as well. Down to the Boise pitching, Vaseline is going to get the win, moves to 5-8. McFlourish, your save, number 11. Kid's going to get the loss, blown save, and player of the game is Thor Lore. We watched that one. We'll go there.
Be the Surge with the 4-2 victory over the Voyagers. On the Buffalo side, the only multi-hit day belongs to Samir Noff, Cheekison with a pair of RBIs, Mio with 3 stolen bases. New York, Adam Colbebe, 3 hits. Can you take me higher with 2? They are also the only RBIs for the day for the Voy Boys. Juicy Jumbo, your winner. Quality start there. O'Calone with the hold. Robo Dibble to save. Professor Crookwell charged with the loss. Your player of the game, the starter for the Surge. Juicy Jumbo.
All right, we move down to New Orleans at Seattle. Seattle is going to blank New Orleans 7-0. And on the New Orleans side, 6 hits spread out throughout the lineup. On the Seattle side, a 3-hit day for Pass, 2 hits, 3 RBIs for Hawkins, 2 hits for McGraw. We go down the pitching. McQueen's going to get his 7th win of the season. Eshelman, the 3rd, going to get his 8th loss. And Majiro McQueen is your player of the game. Where am I? Right here.
The Scorpions go 14 with the Toros and come out on top, courtesy of a Sting Eucliffe home run. On the Death Valley side, 2 hits for Launch Angle, Stell, and Rule. While the Toros will get most of their offense from the top of the order, Gnome Child, with another 2 hits coming from Carlton Beatty. Gnome Child also with 4 stolen bases on the day. That's crazy.
Oh.
Quality starts for both of the starters, but no decisions for either, as Max Velo will pick up the win and Kelly Brandt the loss in extra innings. Pedro Martin, the Cancun starter, player of the game in the losing effort.
All right, and then Lunar Base whoops up on Detroit in Detroit 16-3. They almost score in every single inning. On the Lunar Base side, this might take a while, but 16 hits spread out. 3 hits, 3 RBIs for Max, 4 of them for a first. 2 hits for Newsom, 3 hits, 7 RBIs for Firefly Boy. A 2-for-4 day for Wag, 2 RBIs. On the Detroit side, you're going to get 2 hits apiece for Sean and Shizuka. Down to the pitching, Goaty McGoatface is going to get lit up in 4 innings for 5 earned, takes the loss. Express moves to 6-5 with the win with 12 Ks, and Firefly Boy with the 7 RBIs is your player of the game.
Sorry, I was melting a little bit. The Apex rally in the top of the 9th for 3 runs to get the win over the Nashville Stars. Esteban Santos Garcia. What did that say at the bottom of the probability graph? Solo home run. Okay. So it's a Stewart 2-run home run and an Esteban Santos Garcia solo home run, back to back to complete that rally. So they're the 2 heroes, Rosenthal and Bad Bibberson, both with 2 hits apiece as well. Only 3 hits to speak of for Nashville, with their 1 RBIs coming from Valor and Lumber. Pitching, it'll be James Noble getting the win in relief, win number 5 on the year. Masahiro Sato, the blown save and the loss. The player of the game, the indie starter, Biggest Titius Smidius.
All right. And then we move out to the minor leagues. Puerto Rico is going to win 9-8, but Chicago tries to come back in the bottom of the 9th with 3 runs. On the Chicago side, 2 hits, 2 RBIs for East, 2 hits for McDonald III, a 3-hit, 3 RBI day for Ganja Smoke, 2 hits, 3 RBIs for Femhausen, a 3-for-4 day for Gambles. Down to the pitching. Time will take the loss, moves to 4-3. Jackson, you win 9-3. Sweet, sweet Ganja Smoke, your player of the game.
The Wheelers get a 5-4 victory in State College. For the Wheelers hitting, it'll be is that Rex Jordan? 3-for-5 with 4 RBIs.
It is Rex
Yes,
Jordan.
Rex Jordan, the primary contributor for the Anchorage offense today. 2 hits apiece for Jack Rousseau and kill figure on the State College side. Pitching, it'll be Rosado getting the victory today. Buse their first hold of the season, and George Fantaben's save number 6. With Man-Person taking the loss for State College. Your player of the game, Rex Jordan.
All right, we will move down to Kansas City at California. California squeaks this one out in the bottom of the 8th with 3 runs. They win 4-3. On the Kansas City side, you're going to get 5 hits spread out, an RBI for Croker and Kamenik. And Kupu. On the California side, 2 hits for both What's It and Mahogany, who gets an RBI. Down to the pitching. Arm Bandur is going to get the win, moves to 5-3. Poe is going to get the loss, blow, and save. And down to the player of the game is going to be I'm a Dude Man in the no decision.
The Bears with a 10-2 victory over the Florida Flamingos. On the Bears side, multi-hit days for a lot of people, single-hit days for everybody, as Vumian Stitcherson distinguishes himself with 3 hits and 5 RBIs. On the Florida side, multi-hit days for Spencer and Shoelace, as well as Phoenix. Pitching, Agnes Digital continues an amazing season. 7 2/3 innings, scoreless, improving to 11-3. Rock will take the loss. Vumian Stitcherson is the player of the game.
All right, and then final game of the day. Louisville is going to win 3-2 over Amarillo. On the Amarillo side, Delvecchio is going to get 2 of the 5 hits. On the Louisville side, 6 hits, 2 of them by Brochacho and 2 of them by Tito. Down to the pitching, Edgecombe's going to get a 6th loss of the season. Going 6 strong with 1 earned, though. Gambit Ahead is going to get the 6th win, moves to 6-7. Kane's going to get the first, Canette's going to get their first save of the season, and Owain Gambit Ahead is going to be your player of the game. So there we go for that day. We're going to file save. And we're going to advance the day. We're going to go to 7/28, which is going to be Anchorage at the State College Swift Steeds.
All right. Who do we have for this one? We've got Lee Tattersall for the Swifties and Ali Damra for the Wheelies.
And we do have a pred up. Will the next live game have 2.5 plus home runs? I will say not a chance, just to make it go. Yeah, who do you got for pick a clip?
Let's see. You know what? I'm gonna go for. Give me Misty Morning. I don't know why. I just like the name.
Misty Morning. All right, since you went the Anchorage side, I will go the Swifties side, and I will go with Tattersall, the pitcher. A 4.28 ERA, but we haven't given pitching enough love. But they are 9-4 this season, so we're going to see 6 strikeouts from Tattersall.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah,
trying to create some booth magic.
Some good juju, or it's just going to go totally to hell, but we'll see. You'll
One or
lead
the
us
other.
off. Yeah.
Sounds good to me.
I believe we'll be in beautiful New York City.
Is that the Swifties?
I think so. Am I right? I am.
Oh yeah. The giant New York Yankees logo behind
That'll
home
do
plate.
it.
Yeah, welcome to State College, Pennsylvania.
This is Yankee State, yeah.
Yankee Stadium at the top. Beautiful State College, Pennsylvania. As Jordan goes down, Verdi is retired on strikes.
If Swifties say they don't have enough money, they clearly do. They're lying to you.
Are they still like? Do they still have like the COVID attendance
I
or
think
something? I don't know
we'll
if that
have to look
ended
at
or
the
not.
history, but yeah, their attendance throughout the last couple of years has been pretty bad.
Lenity on the ground to first will be a 1-2-3 inning for the first Wheeler hitters. Jack Rousseau will get issued a leadoff walk by Ali Damra, as getting stolen base number 66 on the season is the shortstop. Brian Taylor up, pulls it into right field. Rousseau forced to hold up at third as he waited for that one to drop. Come up to Tommy Kilfigure, and it'll bounce past the catcher, charge it a wild pitch to Damra, and the Swifties are on the board first. 1-0 in the bottom of the first inning. Swing and a miss for Kilfigure. He'll be down on strikes. As Willie Wacker, the third baseman, comes up, gives it a good whack into center field, but it won't be enough to reach the wall and get a hit. It will be enough to move Taylor over to third for Dalton Rose, who puts it down in left field and has an RBI single. So Wacker giving it a good ride. It pays off as Dalton Rose gets the RBI, and Dusty Backstop will come up with a runner on and 2 outs, getting walked to first. Faye Tofofelia, I believe, was an all-star this year, in a bit of a slump right now. Not so on this particular occasion, as that will be an RBI double, a 2 RBI double, in
Wow.
fact, as this has turned into a bit of a disaster inning for the starting pitcher, Damra. Enrique Von Muy Caliente will put it down in left field. That'll bring up Mark Honcho in the 9-hole, as that's an RBI single for Von Muy Caliente. Sorry, Michael Honcho. Mark Honcho was the previous player. He will ground out State College batting through the order, though, at the top of their order, coming up again in the bottom of the second as they score 5 runs. Chris Cash Jr. retired on 3 pitches from Tattersall.
Cotton candy.
Misty
Ooh.
Morning ground ball scoots it past the second baseman. Nice piece of hitting on the 0-2 count. DB Barnum fly ball into right field is handled by Tommy Kilfigure. 2 outs, 1 on for Nolan Bates, who pulls it.
Ooh, nice catch.
Ooh, nice play. Bit of a weird animation on
Animation
that
for sure.
slide, but still a good play from Rousseau either way.
It's like a basket catch or something.
Rousseau got to start with a walk last time up. Will strike out on this occasion. Brian Taylor on the ground. A nice quick play by the third baseman. That's Nolan Bates for the Wheelers. And Tommy Kilfigure will have a base hit with 2 outs. A single hit number 5 for the Wheelers, as Kilfigure will pick up stolen base number 21 with Willie Wacker up. Productive out last time up, unproductive out this time up, as he'll go down swinging. Will be Hannibal Kingslayer, the DH, up next. Puts it on the ground to short. Routine play made at first. Killian DeBlue up next. Tattersall pitching strong so far will get a ground out from the shortstop. And top of the Wheelers order, Rex Jordan over the head of the jumping shortstop, Rousseau, and will have a 2-out knock. Braden Verity watches Rex Jordan, goes for
Yikes.
second, and is gunned down. A laser from Dusty Backstop will retire the side. Dalton Rose faces off against Damra and works a leadoff walk on the full count. Backstop had the laser that ended the last half inning. Will have a pop out that represents the first out of this half inning. Faye Tofofelia broke out of the slump last time up, hits into a 4-6-3 double play this time up, which will be the end of the third inning. Still 5-0 in favor of the Swifties. Wheelers looking to get any kind of rally started here. Just 2 hits so far today. Braden Verity, line drive into right field, is caught by Kilfigure. Keon Lenity, first pitch swinging, ground ball to short. Not able to get it out of the glove, and that will be an infield single for the left fielder. Chris Cash Jr. will watch as Lenity goes for second and makes it. Stolen base number 40. 2-2 count. Down swinging goes Cash Jr. Tattersall, strikeout number 3 on the day. Misty Morning will bat it past the glove of the first baseman and put the Wheelers on the board, scoring Lenity from second. 5-1 ball game now with DB Barnum up. A quick shuffle by the first baseman Taylor will be able to make the play on the lineout. So Wheeler's on the board, still trailing by 4, however, as the Swifties will bat next. Dahmer delivers to Von Muy Caliente. A fly ball into deep right field is caught by Cash Jr. Michael Honcho up, puts it in play into left field, just short of Keon Lenity. That'll be a base hit. Jack Rousseau up now, 0 for 1 on the day with a walk. Make that 0 for 2 on the day, as that's a pop fly into center field. And Brian Taylor will watch as Honcho goes for second. That's stolen base number 14. Not often a base stealer, but often enough to make you think. Brian Taylor gets out of the way, and it will be ball 4. Kill figure, 2 outs, 2 on. Chance for some insurance runs. Will walk. The base is loaded. Dahmer to face Wacker. Will he stay in? He will. Can Wacker get some going? He will. Puts it down in left field. 1 run scores. Going for second. That will be a 2-run single for Willie Wacker, advancing to second on the throw. Dalton Rose in. Bobby Winter will come in to relieve Dahmer and allow another 2-run single, this time off the bat of the DH Dalton Rose. So now a 9-1 ball game in favor of State College.
Oh, no.
Backstop, fly ball into deep center field. It's high enough. It's deep enough. It's a home run.
Wow.
It's 11-1 Swifties. So Anchorage looking like they maybe had some momentum going in the top of the 4th. The Swifties have answered back in force. Fataf Ophelia popped up into foul territory. Will finally stop the bleeding in this inning.
What do they say? Stop. He's already dead. Stop.
Bottom of the order up for the Wheelers. It will be a ground out. Nolan Bates tapping the ball over to his counterpart at third. Hannibal Kingslayer, ground ball to short, will be the second out of the inning. Killian DeBlue, the 9-hole hitter, 2-1 count. Ground ball to second, so the whole infield getting some work, some good drills today. As I hand you over to Joe in what's a big lead for the Swifties thus far.
Not much of a game anymore, but Von Muy Caliente grounds out to a 4-3 putout for the first out. And Michael Honcho, 9-hole hitter, will fly out to the third baseman for the second out. Back to the top of the order with Russo and a 4-3 putout. So a 1-2-3 inning for State College here. And we move to the top of the 6th. Anchorage just needs some base runners, and that's what they're going to do with Rex Jordan here to lead off. Verity hitting a $190 so far this season. And try and raise that up here, and we'll draw a walk. So Anchorage might have something brewing here. Lenity up to bat, hitting .257 on the season, is going to squeak this into right field, and this will score a run. Yes, it will. And on the throw, they advance to third. So runners on the corners on first, runners at the corners with 1 out. And now 11-2. Cass Jr. Lenity is going to steal second for his 41st stolen base of the season. So runners in scoring position on second side. Oh, I thought there was someone at third. Was he out? He was out. Sorry. So they called him out. So that moves to second out of the inning. And Cass Jr. will ground out, but Morning will also ground out, 4-3 putout. And that will end the threat. So 11-2 still Swifties. Taylor's going to draw a walk. Kill figure. Going to barely get this by, but the runner will not go first and third. Runners on first and second with nobody out. Willie Wacker, a 6-4 putout, but that's it. So runners on the corners with 1 out for Rose. And Dalton Rose is going to line shot to the shortstop for an out. And then Dusty Backstop, who hit the home run last at bat, will fly out to left field to end the inning. So after 6, still 11-2, Swift Steeds. Barnum is going to draw the walk. That'll bring up the 224 hitting Bates. And Bates will sharply hit this deep to center field. That's over the head of the center fielder. This might score a run. It will not. As Bates strolls into second with a lead off, a double here. That'll put runners on second and third with nobody out. And Kingslayer sharply hit, but to the third baseman for the first out. DeBlue is going to get this by. This will score 1. Will this score 2 on the throw? It will, and he will advance to second. So now 11-4. Still a lot of work to do, but things are looking up for the Wheelers. We go back to the top of the order with Jordan. Jordan off the end of the bat to the third baseman. A 5-3 putout will leave the runner at second. 2 outs. Verity, and then a 6-3 putout to end the inning. So 2 more runs scored by Anchorage. Still quite a lot of work to do. We will go to Fate of Ophelia, the center fielder for the Swifties, who will draw a walk. Only has 5 stolen bases this season. We'll see if they get their 6th. Von Muy Caliente, a 6-4-3 putout. Double play will help out Bobby Winter. And now we got 9-hole hitter Michael Honcho up. And a fly ball to center field will end the inning. So in order, the State College Swifties go down. And we will move to the top of the 8th with Lenedy. Lenedy puts a huge charge in this one, deep to left field. This is 394 feet, and this will make the game now 11-5. So slowly scraping to it, but also running out of time are the Anchorage Wheelers. Chris Cash Jr. also down the other line here for a hit. So the hits are coming in strong for the Wheelers. And then a shot to center field, but not deep enough, caught for the first out. That'll bring up Barnum. And Barnum's going to lawn dart this to right field. This will move the runner from first to third. Runners on the corners for the third baseman, Bates. Zuzu Zhang is going to issue a walk to Bates. So 1 out, bases loaded for Kingslayer. This might put a huge damage in if he can get his 4th, or nope. They pinch hit. They bring in Chico. And Chico is going to get an RBI, but a fielder's choice on it will make it 2 outs. DeBlue trying to keep the hits going, but that'll be a 6-4 putout to end the inning. Another 2 runs scored by the Wheelers, as they only get 1 more try, though. It's 11-6 now, Swift Steeds. Russo will draw the leadoff walk. 66 stolen bases. We think we know what's going to happen here. And he takes off and will get his 67th stolen base. Taylor has a runner in scoring position now. Little insurance runs here, but the runner will stay at second on a 6-3 putout. Brings up 220 hitter Killfigure. And Killfigure will watch that for ball 4. Willie Wacker now up to bat. As Russo's looking to get his 68th stolen base, and will, as he steals third now. So runners on the corners. 1 out. And Killfigure acted like he was stealing, but came back, and that is now 2 outs on the strikeout. Sharply hit to the third baseman in time to get him at the second base there for the final out. So last chance for Anchorage. They need 5 here. So they're going to start off with Rex Jordan, who's sharply hit down the left field line. This is going to be extra bases. He will get in with a stand-up double here to lead off the inning. Bases, they just need base runners, base runners, base runners. Here comes Verity, and they won't get it there. Strike 3. Brings up Lenedy. Lenedy is also going to strike out. And the final hope for Anchorage, Cass Jr., is going to foul this back for the final out of the game. So a stomping, but slowly scrapping back in with Anchorage, but just not enough as they lose 11-6 here. But out hit the State College Swift Steeds. Um, for the Anchorage side, you get 3 hits apiece for Jordan and Lenedy, 2 hits for Morning, and 2 RBIs for DeBlue. On the State College side, you're going to get 2 hits apiece for Killfigure and a 2-for-4 day for Rose with 3 RBIs. Down to the pitching, Tattersall gets his 10th win of the season. Damra moves to 6-7, and then Dalton Rose is your player of the game. As we will start down here, go for it, Aria.
The Firehawks advancing above 500 with a 6-2 win over the Hep Cats, putting them below 500. Coleman Carver with a trio of hits, 2 hits apiece as well for Vecna Whatsit, Crichton, Fox, Bachman, and Mahogany. On the Kansas City side, the only multi-hit days coming from Walker and Took. Pitching, Ingrid Keelhaller, your winner, with Armband Orb picking up the save, and Firebob Nutting taking the loss. Your player of the game, the California starter.
All right. We move to Brew City. They will get their 42nd win of the season, 9-2 stomping of Florida. On the Florida side, you're going to get just 4 hits, and 2 of them by Phoenix with an RBI. On the Brew City side, looks very busy with 15 hits, and 4 of them by Aldi's Nuts. A 3-for-5 day for Stitcherson with 2 RBIs, 2 hits for Torrey, and 2 hits for Sankara. Down to the pitching, D will take the 5th loss of the season. Chan will move to 6-5 with a win, and handle Aldi's Nuts with the 4 hits. Will be your player of the game.
The Ranas getting a big win over the Kingpins. For the batting, Chicago only able to scatter 5 hits around, with Ganja Smoke being the only run with a solo shot. For the pitching, the Kingpins will have Lord Slickfingers taking the loss. Tough start, tough rookie season overall, but lot of ways to improve. Sometimes pitching in the minors is tough.
It is. It's tough. All right. And then Louisville gets their 44th win of the season as they beat the Dillos 4-1. On the Amarillo side, 6 hits spread out throughout the lineup. On the Louisville side, 2 hits, 2 RBIs for Brochacho, 2 hits for Sheeping, 2-hit day for Love as well. Down to the pitching, Nostradame is going to get his 4th win of the season with a save for Snaps, the 11th of the season. Komatsu moves to 1-7 on the year, and Michael de Nostradame will be your player of the game.
The Nashville Stars, they 5-2 victory over division rival Apex. Hard on the charge in that race. For Nashville, 2 hits, 3 RBIs for CJ Levine, with Slate Gray also having a multi-hit day. On the Indy side, 2 hits apiece for Brent Goldberg and Stewart. Pitching wise, it'll be Ultimo Khan picking up the win, 6 1/3 with 1 run scored, while Flop Quads will take a rare non-quality start, 6 innings, 5 runs. Your player of the game, the Nashville starter, Ultimo Khan. Quads still carrying a sub-2 ERA as well.
All right. As we move to Detroit, they win 7-4 over Lunar Base. On the Lunar Base side, 2 hits apiece for a first, Justice, Firefly Boy, Craig, Wag. A bunch of hits. On the Detroit side, a 4-for-5 day for Sean. 2 hits, 3 RBIs for Nerd. And we move down to the pitching. Belfour will get his 1st win of the season in relief, and Animal Kingdom will get their 11th loss. Revan Sean is your player of the game.
The Toros, a 2-run victory over the Scorps in their divisional matchup. For Cancun, 2 hits for a lot of hitters, Solo, O'Maurin, Beatty, Brolina, and Stone. While Death Valley has multi-hit days from the top 3 of their order, 3 from Mystere and 2 each from Montalban and Launch Angle. Mystere also stealing a trio of bases. For Cancun, it'll be Ryan Lee getting the win, number 12 on the season. Brant and Justice getting their first hold and save respectively, while Psyduck takes the loss in this matchup. Mellow Mystere, your player of the game.
All right, New Orleans will walk into Seattle with a 2-1 win at the top of the 10th. On the New Orleans side, 2 hits for Love, Boucher with 2 RBIs. Also has 2 hits. And on the Seattle side, you're going to get 2 hits apiece from Metz, Hawkins, and McGraw. Down to the pitching, Treadwell will get their second loss of the season. Takahashi in relief will move to 2-3. Ivy DeVries is your player in the game in the no decision.
Outer Banks, a 4-2 victory over the Crabs, drawing closer. They've drawn a lot closer in that race this stream. They're only 3 behind the Crabs now. For Outer Banks, no real heroes in this one, as the hits are mostly spread around. Abe Ghosty with a triple and Eschenbaugh with a double. For Providence, Grail Traveler with a pair of hits on the day, because of course he can't be anything other than great when getting base hits. Joseph Mathis Hendry will be your winner. 7 2/3, 2 runs allowed. Mickey Martino the save, and Iceman taking the loss. Joseph Mathis Hendry, your player of the game.
All right. Vancouver's going to win 4-3 in the bottom of the ninth. On the Boise side, you get 2 hits for Furcal Jr. and a 2 hit for 4-day for Dawson the third. On the Vancouver side, you're just going to get 9 hits spread out everywhere, but Jet Fuel is going to get 2 of them. Down to the pitching, Mello Jr. goes 6.1 strong, but we'll get the no decision. Chingus, your loss. Beans goes 6.1 as well, strong, but Kid will get the win in relief, and Andy Beans for the no decision will be your player of the game.
The Pathfinders leaving it all for the end with a 4-run bottom of the ninth, a walk-off grand slam, getting all the runs you need and no more from McScooty Fortune. Wow.
That's all you need.
Yeah, I mean, I'd say hero for Toronto was McScooty Fortune today. For San Antonio, only multi-hit day comes off the bat of Alan Greer. Pitching, it'll be Carlos Crash taking the loss and the blown save. And that's, I believe, Jennifer Park getting the win? Or JY Park. JY Park, my bad. JY Park, your winner. Anthony Stover, the player of the game. 8 2/3, 1 earned, allowed just that first base runner in the ninth, but it was one too many.
All right, and then the final game, New York will destroy Buffalo 9-0 in New York. On the Buffalo side, you're going to get 4 hits only, and 2 of them, a 2-day for Whoop. On the New York side, you're going to get 14 hits, 2 of them for Magic. Tanaka gets 2 of them as well, but 5 RBIs. 3 hits apiece for Payne and Mijair, and a 2-hit day for Ramirez down there with 1 RBI. Bashir is going to get your 8th loss of the season. Atkins moves to 7-4 with the win. A hold by P.W. Woods, and Isuro Tanaka is your player of the game. 1 second, real quick. Huckab says,
and I got confused because there is a Jennifer Park in the league. They're playing for the Dillos.
Got the box score stuff to work. So if that is the case, I think you all need to do is change the league name in the .json file to match the new file. You know what? We're moving pretty quick. I'll go ahead and worry about that later.
Okay.
All right. We're going to finish today, and we got a quick sim anyways for 729. We'll save the game. We'll go through these one by one. Just quick play.
Sounds good. Boise 6-3 over Vancouver on this occasion, taking the lead of the Legends West.
Look at that.
So a big win for Boise here. Their heroes today mostly coming from the bottom of their order. Furcal Jr., Stavinsky's, and Bo Matthews with 2 hits apiece. On the Vancouver side, 2 hits for Rishikesh and Jacques Jean Jr., but scattered too far around. Harold Smith, the win, going 8-5 now for the season. Bug Chingus the save. Lucas Grebe taking the loss in relief. Your player of the game, the Boise starter, Smith.
All right. We'll quick play this. New York will win 4-2. As we go down to the hitting, on the Buffalo side, a 3-hit day for Cheerios and 2 hits apiece for Mio and Sahur. On the New York side, a 3-for-4 day for Tanaka, a 2-hit day for Payne, and 2 RBIs for Bebe. Down to the pitching, Long Pipe will move to 9-4 with the win. Save number 8 for Big Rooster? Yep. That is The boy Rob and Pollock, the fifth, will get the loss, moves 4 and 9. Leonidas Longpipe will be your player of the game.
And that's my bad on the Boise Vancouver game. San Antonio still leads that division, but that's taking second place away.
We were excited.
I yeah. Boise's winning games. I got excited for that.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying. Let's see. That will be a 12-8 victory for the Pathfinders over the Sloths. For Toronto, 3 hits, 3 RBIs for Mosquitoes. 2 hits as well for Primo, Von Pippington, Ice McScooty Fortune, and Dog. On the San Antonio side, 3 hits for Press Duckley Jr., 2 hits, 6 RBIs for Les Scoden, a pair of home runs for them today. Stetson Laramie and Wyatt Whittle also 2 hits apiece. Biz Kitmaker will get the win, their second of the season. Esquire limited the loss, allowing 10 runs in just an inning and 2/3 of work. Very tough
Yikes.
start today. Les Scoden, your player of the game in the losing effort.
All right, Providence, OBX. And OBX is going to take this one as well. They are now 2 games back. 4-3 win. On the Providence side, you're going to get 2 hits for Mayfield, and on the OBX side, you're going to get 9 hits, and 2 of them by Bazooka Slow. Jones gets 2 hits, 2 RBIs. Also Oliver and Ghosty 2 hits apiece. Down to the pitching, Random's going to get the no decision. Abel, your blown save. Cologne, your loss. And on the OBX side, Kingman pitches very well, but the no decision. Kimura will get moved to 4-1 with the win, and Curtis Jones is your player of the game. Whoa, almost went too far there.
The Serps will take the loss at home to the Rougarous. Nearly brought it back, but not able to finish it off. For the Roogs, that will be Sidney Johnson with a 4-for-5 day. 2 hits as well for Thibault Lefebvre. On the Seattle side, Aaron Judge, 3 hits. King Loke, 3 RBIs. But not enough on this occasion. Lilu Dallas multi-pitched the win in relief, getting win number 6 on the season. Carol Need felt the loss. Your player of the game is Maurice Bernard.
All right, Cancun travels to Death Valley, and Cancun will win 9-3. On the Cancun side, hitting wise, everybody gets a hit. Not Beatty, but 2 hits for Child, and Meredith gets 3 RBIs with 2 hits. 2 hits for Solo, a 3-for-4 day for Cortez. 2 hits for O'Mallorain as well. On the Death Valley side, you're going to get 6 hits spread out, but 2 of them by rule. On the Cancun side, pitching wise, Smoltz will move to 8-3 with the win, and Whitman will move to 7-9 with the loss. Victor Cortez with 3 hits will be your player of the game.
Lunar Base at Detroit. It will be a 5-0 victory for the Demons. On the hitting side, Ravon Shawn, a 3-for-4 day with 2 stolen bases. 2 hits as well for Alpha Nerd. Lunar Base, 2 hits for AJ Justice is the only offense to speak of today. Pitching, some bum named Aria Blue Sky will get the win, 7 1/3 scoreless, while Matt Hunter takes the loss, going 6, allowing 5. Player of the game, someone whose name's not even worth saying.
That's the GOAT right there. What are you talking about? All right.
Yeah, the GOAT, the animal, not actually the greatest of all time.
And Indianapolis will take this series, and they will tie the champs East with Nashville 40-32 as they win 7-6 here. Nashville gave it a ride there at the end, though. Down to the hitting, we will go Indy side, 3-hit day for Goldberg, a 4-for-5 day for Rosenthal with 3 RBIs, a 2-hit day for Santos Garcia. On the Nashville side, 3-for-4 day for Levine, 2 hits apiece for Gray and Rainier with 2 RBIs for Rainier, 2 hits for Briggs, and also Song and Lumber. We move down to the pitching. Pruitt will get your win, moves to 4-7. Your save is Lee. The loss will go to Tugboat, 5 innings, 4 earned. And then Leon Rosenthal is your player of the game.
Down to the minors, it will be the Bears getting a victory over Florida, 5-1, out hitting Florida 12-2. For the Bears, hits mostly spread around, but multi-hit days for Nuts, Torrey, O'Shaughnessy, and Minor Leaguer. On the Florida side, there are 2 hits coming from Peyton Shoelace and Shot. Pitching, it will be Games with the victory, 6 2/3, 1 run scored, while Puck will take the loss, allowing 5 in 6. Your player of the game, Real Games.
All right, Kansas City visits California, and California will win 9-6. On the Kansas City side, hitting wise, 2 hits for Gandalf the Gray, 2 hits for Creek, a 3-for-4 day for Reddick, and 2 hits for Walker, 3 RBIs for Castellon. On the California side, you're going to get a 2-for-3 day with 2 RBIs for Nicholas, and a 3-for-4 day for 4 RBIs for Carver, and also a 3-for-4 day for Fox with 2 RBIs. Kansas City pitching, Hollow is going to move to 8th loss of the season on the California side. In relief, Callaway is going to move 1-0. Wong, his 3rd save of the season. Coleman Carver is your player of the game.
The Dillos go on the road to face Louisville and come away with a victory, 7-5. For the Dillos side, it'll be Jennifer Park with a 3-for-5 day. Told you they were in the league.
You are.
Tony Sims
Two.
Jr., 2-for-4 with 3 RBIs, with Matt Woohoo getting 2 hits as well. On the Louisville side, 2 hits for Wet Sock, Jonathan Johnson, Doug Love, and Kasane Teto with 2 hits each. It will be Thailand Patalamo picking up the win in relief, coming off the leading performances by Gritty and Zodiac. Hank Hill with the blown save and snaps the loss for Louisville in relief. Josh Harper, your player of the game. Ooh, this Louisville starter.
All right. Chicago is going to win 6-5, but in 15 innings, and they had 20 hits. Good Lord. All right. On the Chicago side, a 4-for-8 day for East. 2 hits apiece for McDonald. D in Ganja Smoke, Fremhausen, a 3-for-7 day for Jones with 2 RBIs, a 2-hit day for King. Let's see the pitching. On the Chicago side, pitching wise, 4 innings, 4 earned for Kratky. Your win will go to the bot Perez, who moves to 7-1, and Joe East with the 4-for-8 day will be your player of the game. Sheesh.
And to round out the day, State College a 3-1 victory over Anchorage. Much closer today, but the same result for the Swifties. 5 hits spread around their order. More significant is the 9 walks issued to them today.
Oh, yeah.
On the Anchorage side, no walks for them, but 8 hits, 3 of those coming off the bat of Chris Cash Jr. For the pitching, it'll be Derek Kirkland getting the win, going 8 1/3 strong, with Castles Crumblin picking up the save. Mantle taking the loss. Your player of the game, the State College starter, Derek Kirkland.
All right. And that is it for the 29th, I believe. Yes, it is. Finish today. File, save. And this should be an off day for both leagues, but we will check. It is. And we will finish the day as well. File, save again. And now we move to primetime number 7, Detroit at Cancun. We just missed an Aria start. Dang it.
And thank God for that.
We just missed the GOAT. All right. Final sim game of the stream. Who do we got for picks to click? And we do have a pred. Will the next live game have 9.5 plus runs?
As you can see, I have hammered the over.
I'll go no. God, no. Oh, wow, you did hammer it. You went 5K.
I did a little analysis on the Detroit defense yesterday and found some concerning numbers, so I'm hammering the over.
Okay. Do you want to tell your GMs about it?
I already told my GMs about it. Don't you worry.
Picks to click. What do we got?
Let's see. Well, I've got to say, Alpha Nerd hasn't quite been hitting as well as his standard previously. So I'm gonna say this is the recovery game. I think Alpha Nerd's gonna smack the hell out of the ball today.
All right. We're gonna go with a little Griffin Stone over here in his second season in the PBE. hitting a 304, having a solid season so far. But yeah, let's start this game off. I will go ahead and start it off, I think. Is it my turn? Yeah, it is, I think.
Yeah, I think so. And
Okay.
I'm gonna run to the bathroom. I'll be right back.
Okay, sounds good. All right. We are in beautiful Cancun. I would love to visit here. It's kind of a weird view, but we're just going to roll with it. Check swing, but ball 4 to Sean. That'll bring up Bobrist. And Bobrist is going to get it by the second baseman as Sean will move Moose first to third. And on the throw, Bobrist will move to second. Oops, sorry. I don't know what happened, but the bases were loaded. I clicked on something, tried to stop the game, but there's one out. Bases loaded. Now there's 2 outs. Bases loaded. We move on to Summers. And Summers going to sharply hit this to right center field. This could be extra bases, and it's going to clear the bases with a double. Bases loaded double will clear the bases and move it 3-0 Detroit. Slamus going to go ahead and respond with another double himself, and now it's 4-0 Detroit. Shizuka is going to keep the hit train going. This will drop in front of the third baseman. They're going to send a runner, and he is gunned down. Not even close, but 4-0 lead in the top of the first for Detroit. I'm going to try and stop this game because I need to move the camera. All right, 1 second. Wide camera. That's not it. Let's see. I don't even know which one to click on here. Yeah, sorry about the phone call. I ignored it for you guys. Oh well, we'll just keep playing.
Oh, that over's looking strong.
It is. Slap to right field. This is going to one-hop the wall. Child's going to start off with a leadoff double. Miles Meredith, a line drive to the third baseman for the first out. Bring up Napoleon Solo, a lazy ground ball to the third baseman for a 5-3 putout, but moves a runner to third. And then Cortez looking to stay hot and will with a line drive down the left field line for extra bases. A stand-up double will score 1 run. So 4-1 now. As O'Malrain will try to keep the hits coming, but will line out to the third baseman for the final out. But Cancun's answers with 1 run of their own. We move to 9-hole hitter Allaire. Off the end of the bat will be a 6-3 putout. Back to the top of the order we go. Revin Sean, deep to center, but not deep enough, right at him. And then Bobrist is going to line out to the shortstop. So 1-2-3 inning for John Cowgill after that rough first inning. We'll move to Beatty. And Beatty's going to find that line. Extra bases written all over it. I like how the foul pole is basically in play. There's 2 foul poles for some reason. But you know what? We won't talk about that. Brolina, strike 3 swinging.
I
And
love
then
whatever
Griffin
models
Stone.
the Coliseo.
I don't know what field is this? Griffin Stone's gonna fly out. My pick to click. Ejectocito, a 5-3 putout. Yeah, I don't know what field this is. I don't think it's anything play, especially with this fence. I don't think anyone plays here, but it's in Cancun, so we're on vacation. Zach Johnson goes yard. Very far to left field, 389 feet, and will extend the lead for the Demons, 5-1. Home run number 13 on the year. Alpha Nerd, a fly ball to left field for the first out, and then 4 straight balls issued to Dollarson. We'll take the walk. And then Summers going to try and sneak that through, but will not with a line drive to the third baseman for the Second out of the inning, Slamus gets that by. And the runner will look to go first and third, but will stay at second. So runners on first and second with 2 outs for Shizuka. Trying to lawn dart this in, will not. Caught by the shortstop for the final out. So 5-1, Detroit. Bottom of the third we go. Top of the order, Gnome Child will draw a walk and loves to steal bases, looking for 71 here. Miles Meredith. There he goes, and they will get it. Number 71. Runner in scoring position for Meredith. Meredith puts a huge charge in this deep to left field, and this sneaks out 355 feet. It will cut this lead to 5-3. 17th home run on the year for Meredith. Brings up 3-hole hitter Solo. And Solo is going to try and keep this inning going and will. Still nobody out. And also a stolen base threat with 54 on their own. Victor Cortez now at the vet 4-hole, and there goes the runner. Safe, 55th stolen base on the year. So Cortez trying to get more and will sneak it by the shortstop, looking for another RBI, but will not get it. They will stop the runner at third. Runners on first and third with nobody out. O'Malrain. A grounder to the pitcher, goes to second, but no play at first. So still runners on the corners, but now 1 out. As this will bring up Carlton Beatty. And Carlton Beatty goes deep to center field off the top of the wall. 1-1 will score. 2 runs will score. And guess what, folks? We have a tied ball game. And I think we've already gone over. What was the over? 10? 9.5? Yeah, we already went over. It is the bottom of the third. I've lost a lot of channel points today. And we will continue to go over. No, we won't. They will hold them. Still 1 out. Griffin Stone now up to bat. Pass ball will give Cancun the lead, 6-5. So a very rough eating right now for Pythagoras. And this will be a fly out for the second out of the inning finally. We'll move to Ejectocito, who slaps this down the right field line for extra bases. This is going to score another run. And he's going for 3. He ain't stopping. And he slides in safely for a triple. 7-5 Cancun with 6 runs scored in the bottom of the third. Back to the top of the order as they bat it around. Gnome Child takes a walk. They're looking for their 72nd stolen base of the season. They get a pass ball instead. And this is just a nightmare for the Detroit Demons right now, as they already have the Puvors in for relief, but he will get out of it, striking out Meredith. 7 runs scored in the bottom of the third. Yikes. 9-hole hitter. Grounds out to a 6-3 putout. That'll bring up the top of the order with Sean. And Sean will try to get a hit, but will not. A 4-3 putout. And a 322 hitting Bobris now up to bat. Well, off the end of the bat, a little trickler to the catcher. We'll play it. A 1-2-3 inning for John Calgill as he settled down after that rough first inning. Bottom of the fourth we go. And Napoleon Solo will ground out to the third baseman. Brings up Victor Cortez. Draws a walk. Not a stolen base threat, but does have 1. O'Malrain tries to get this by as the shortstop and second baseman nearly run into each other and will not make the play. On the throw, they move to second, so runner on second and third. And O'Malrain has now hit safely in 15 straight games. Beatty sharply hit to the first baseman, but touches the bag for the second out. And Brolina will strike out looking to end the inning. So an 8-5 lead for Cancun going into the top of the fifth. Well hit by Johnson the third, but right at the left fielder for the first out. Alpha Nerd now at the bat. And a 3-1 put out for the second out. Danger Dollarson is now at the bat and will extend the inning with a hit up the middle. Anything trying to go for the Demons here as they're trying to get back into this game. And Summers is not going to extend that inning as a 4-3 putout will end the inning and finally bring us to the bottom of the fifth. And Aria.
I do appreciate the 13 runs, as it did give me time to load up OTP and confirm that, yes, this is a custom ballpark.
Okay. You always got it.
Uh,
There you go.
Griffin
Okay.
Stone reaches safely on a base hit. The Ejectocito coming up against Shohei Onitani. The now 2 on with nobody out for the top of the Toros order. Gnome Child stands in and swings at the 67-mile-an-hour screwball. Miles Meredith up now. Ground ball to first. 3-6.
Not time.
Fielder's choice. There'll be runners on the corners. Meredith going for second and making it. Stolen base number 44 on the year. Napoleon Solo, watch this one kick away from the catcher. Scored a wild pitch as Cancun extends their lead to 4 in the bottom of the 5th. Solo will be put on with a walk. He'll bring up the hot-hitting Victor Cortez, your current home run leader, as Solo goes for second and makes it. Ground ball to second, thrown out at first, but more damage done by the Toros as the 1 run will make it a 4-run ball game. Bottom of the order coming up for the Demons. Slamis Shizka Allaire, the catcher with a full count, will put it in play over the head of the third baseman for a leadoff single. Shizka, the left fielder, coming up now. On the ground back to the pitcher. They will take the out at second, not able to turn 2 on this occasion. Allaire up now. Swishman entering the ball game as Shizka takes second on the stolen base. Allaire fly ball into center field will not be deep enough to advance the runner. So 2 outs with the runner in scoring position for the leadoff hitter, Ravon Sean. Ground ball over second, playing deep enough to make the grab and get the out at first. So we're still at 9-5 in favor of the Toros. Tierno O'Maurin up now. Onitani still in the game as O'Maurin will ground out to his counterpart at third.
Whoa.
Carlton Beatty drives this into left center field. It'll be off the wall and for extra bases. Sliding into second is the catcher. A 1-out double for the 6-hole hitter. Coming up in the 7th spot, Menji Brolina, the DH.
I wonder how many home runs have been taken away because of that weird
that giant wall out in center field.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's the Coliseo's a cavernous ballpark.
Yeah. I'm just saying that's gone in most fields, but that was
one. But just ignore it. Just ignore all the park factors are neutral and go with the narrative. It's a cavernous ballpark.
Exactly. I never want to play here. Unless I'm a pitcher, of course. I'm just kidding, Cancun. Draft me.
I don't know. I caught here for like 10 seasons, and it was pretty good.
Oh, I thought you were a second baseman. That's weird. Okay. It's always going to be the joke. I'm always going to love it.
Zach Johnson the third on base, but thrown out stealing courtesy of a Carlton Beatty laser, and Alpha Nerd will fly out to center to retire the side. We head through the stretch. Ejectocito up. Onitani still pitching for the Demons. Gets a ground out from Cito. Top of the order, Gnome Child coming up. Opposite field hit. Almost gets to the wall. It'll be ZJ3 picking it up at the track. And a double for Gnome Child. I know he's fast. He could break for third. Instead, Meredith will draw a walk from Onitani. Could be the end of his day. We'll see. No, Onitani will come in to face Solo as, Child goes for third and makes it.
Wow.
72 stolen bases through, I think we're through like maybe 70 games now. Solo drives it deep enough into center field to score Child from third. So that stolen base definitely worth the risk on this occasion. Brad Vanderhat will come in, and it will be Biff Slamis throwing out Meredith, trying to steal second.
Where's that arm been all day?
Yeah, exactly. Been over. I mean, this is a Cancun team that has a ton of speed at the top of the order.
Oh yeah, big time.
Dollarson will advance to first. Waxilliam Summers puts it in play, puts it down in right center field. We've got 2 on with nobody out for Biff Slamus, the catcher. Had the runner thrown out to end the last half inning, drives it high into right field, but not very deep. Will be the first out. Gashishizuka batting 220 thus far on the season, 1 for 3 today. Swings it one way inside and will be sent back to the dugout for it. Now, Allaire, a line drive just past the second baseman, will be an RBI single for the shortstop. So Detroit drawing within 4. They have 2 on with 2 outs for the top of their order. Sean puts it down in right field. Rounding third is Summers for the run. So an RBI single for Sean as well. Then Bobrist on the ground to second will get the out at first. So just needing 3 runs now for Detroit to tie this ball game up. Cancun will have Victor Cortez leading off to try and get some insurance runs. Cortez is walked on the 3-1 count. O'Maurin coming up next, batting 314. Slamus pulled that one back into the strike zone for
Wow.
the out.
It's way outside.
Beatty line drive to second is caught for the second out. And the leadoff walk, not anything for the Toros, as Brolina will wave at the changeup. Last chance now, though, for the Demons. Top of the ninth, needing 3 on the 3-0 count. Zach Johnson, the third, will head to first base. The tying run now standing in the on-deck circle. Alpha Nerd will swing and miss at the Lizzie. Woohoo! Screwball.
Perfect.
Danger Dollarson puts it in play and puts it in center field. That will bring the tying run to the plate. Waxilliam Summers chance to be the hero here.
This
Biff
would be
Slam is
something.
behind him.
Ah,
Ground ball 6-4-3 double play will end the game. The Cancun Toros, your winners here at the Coliseo, 10-7.
all right. And like Aria said, 10-7, Cancun takes it. On the Detroit side, 2 hits for Johnson the third and Dollarson. 2 hits, 3 RBIs for Summers, and a 3-for-4 day for Slamus. On the Cancun side, everyone gets a hit. Child gets 2, Cortez gets 2, a 3-for-5 day for Beatty, and Cito gets 2 as well. On the pitching side, a rough outing for Pythagoras as they go 2.2 with 8 earned and get the loss. Cowgill will move to 14-2 on the year with just an all-right outing, but 5 earned and 5.1. Zach Johnson, third, will be your player of the game.
Heading to San Antonio, the Voyagers getting an 8-2 victory as they chase the lead of the Legends East. For the Voy Boys, 2 hits each for Magic and Payne. Payne with 4 RBIs, courtesy of a double and a 3-run home run. 3 hits as well for KVK batting ninth. Stetson, Laramie, Turd Ferguson with 2 hits apiece on the Sloth side. Pitching, definitely not an evil dictator, improves to 500 on the year, while Chad Innings Eater falls below 500 on the year. Brian Payne, your player of the game.
All right. OBX tries to stay hot, but they won't. They go to Boise and they lose 5-4 in the bottom of the 10th. On the OBX side, you're going to get 2 hits, 3 RBIs for Jones, and a 3-for-4 day for Oliver. Also 2 hits for Vilkova. On the Boise side, a 3-for-5 day with 2 RBIs for Laser Show, a 3-for-5 day for Cash Considerations, and 2 hits for Savinsky's. Down to the pitching, McFlourish in relief will get the win, number 7. And in relief for OBX, Sun will get the blown safe, and Martino will get the loss, number 5. Laser Show is your player of the game.
The Vandals with a home victory over the Surge 5-1. Scoring those, leaving it late, but plenty enough to get the victory today. Middle of their order, the heroes today, 2 hits each for McLovin Jr., Atlas Slugs, and Jean-Jacques Francois Jacques Jean Jr. 2 hits as well for Steven Strange. On the Buffalo side, 4 scattered hits, with Whoop Whoop being the only run scored on a solo home run. Chuck Nasty, 8 innings, 1 run allowed, improving to 8-10 on the year, while Lieutenant Duds takes the loss. Your player of the game, the Vancouver starter.
All right. We go to Providence, who gets their 45th win of the year over Toronto, 6-4 in the top of the ninth. Top of the eighth and ninth, they score 2 runs. For Providence side, the top of the order is Lewicki and Traveler, 2 hits apiece. Baltz, 2 hits, an RBI. A 2-for-4 day for Quake with 3 RBIs. 2 hits apiece for Pants and Sajima. On the Toronto side, 9 hits spread out, but 2 of them from Jerome and Ryan. Down to the pitching, Krabula gets the no decision, pitched in 7.1 innings. Cologne moves to 4-6 with the win in relief. Park, J.Y. Park, will get the loss in relief. Hurry Quake is your player of the game. We just watched this. My
That's the one
bad.
we just watched. Yeah. The Apex with a 2-1 victory over the Scorpions, staying hot. For the Apex, not a ton of offense today. It's Esteban Santos Garcia in that 9 spot with 2 hits being the main contribution. Death Valley get 3 hits apiece from their top 2 hitters, Mysterio and Montalban, but not able to parlay that into many runs. It will be Calm Chicken getting the win, 7 2/3 score with 1 run. James Noble the save, and Devi Bravado the loss, but getting player of the game. Bob Rossi, I don't believe we're doing another stream game today,
We
so
aren't.
I
We have
think
a
you're gonna
quick
have
sim after
to.
this, and that's it.
Yeah, so
All right. Nashville goes into New Orleans and wins 5-2. On the Nashville side, you get a 2-for-4 day with an RBI from Lincoln Mercury, a 2-for-4 day with 2 RBIs from Rainier, and 2 hits for Song. On the New Orleans side, you're going to get 3-for-4 day for Boucher and 2 hits with an RBI for Lefebvre. Down to the pitching piece, your win, number 10. Your hold goes to Takahashi. Vega, the third, gets his 11th save of the year. Jackson will get the 10th loss of the season for New Orleans. And their player of the game is Warren Peace.
the Space Rangers get a 9-7 victory over the Seattle Sea Serpents, overcoming the 5-run bottom of the first with a 6-run top of the fourth. For Lunar Base, 3 hits for Clark Max and Durian Cragg, 2 hits apiece for Newsom and Polly Wag. On the Seattle side, Bookie Mets with 4 hits at the top of their order. Jim Hawkins with 2 hits, 3 RBIs, and 3 hits for McGraw and Joshua J, but not able to overcome the Lunar Base. Ian Rubbish, the winner today. Scud Muffin, the save. Taco Bell taking the loss, number 12 on the season, unfortunately. Your player of the game is Durian Cragg.
All right, down to the minor leagues we go. The Bruce City will visit the Dillos, and the Dillos will win 7-3. On the Bruce City side, 3 hits, 3 RBIs for all these nuts, and 2 hits for Coleman. On the Dillo side, 2 hits apiece for Delvecchio and Park, and woohoo. Bruce City pitching, Zensky will move to 6-7 with a 4.2 innings work of 6 earned runs given up. Crunch Jr. will move to 7-5 and a strong outing and handle all these nuts. And the loss will be your player of the game.
The Wheelers, a 5-2 victory over Chicago, needing that victory to stay competitive in the playoff race. Keon Lennedy and Misty Morning with 3 hits apiece, 2 hits as well for Chris Cash Jr. and Hannibal Kingslayer. On the Chicago side, 2 hits from Jones is the main offense to speak of there. For the pitching, it'll be Pickle Reedham in the win, with Joe Buck yourself getting the save, one of my favorite names of the new class. Burgo the loss, your player of the game, the starter for Anchorage, Pickle Reedman.
All right, we're going to move to Louisville, who gets their 45th win of the season over State College. On the State College side, just 6 hits and 2 of them from Killfigure. On the Louisville side, you're going to get 7 hits and 2 of them from Bro Chacho. Down to the pitching, Dubois is going to move to 3-6 after the loss. Pimling's you're going to get your win, move to 9-5. Fetty, your bot, is going to get their second save. Pimling in the win is going to get your player of the game.
The Firehawks win 4-2 over the Florida Flamingos, as the Flamingos, according to the headline, have now lost 6 in a row, unfortunately. Tough sim for them today. California, 2 hits each from Ivagata Dumper, Coleman Carver, and Ashton Fox, with Menard getting 3 from that 8 spot. For Florida, it's 2 hits for Thunder and 2 hits for McScallywags and 2 hits for Batty. Pitching, David Sears improves to 4-7 with a quality start. K. Armband Orr, save number 11, while Daithi Kennedy Seenan takes the loss. Your player of the game, California starter David Sears.
All right, final game of the day. Kansas City will beat Puerto Rico Ranas at home. And on the Kansas City side, 2 hits for St. John and a 4 for 5 day for Super Creek, who moves their average to 354. A 4 for 4 day for Castellon with 3 RBIs. That'll help. And pitching wise, Buster's going to move to 8 and 4 with the win. Is it Popo? Yep, is going to get their 10th save, and Dominique Castellon is going to be your player of the game. And that's it for today. And then tomorrow we have file, save, a quick sim. So we're going to run through this real quick. I appreciate you guys roughing it with us. I know it's kind of longer than we're used to.
Yeah, old school stream.
Yeah.
Reading through box scores.
Ew.
Gasp! The horror.
Pores. Sorry, go for it.
The Aviators win 10-5 on the road against Boise. Highlighted in the headline is Julio Ruiz Jr. 4 for 5 with 4 RBIs. 3 hits as well for Robert Oliver and Angel De La Fuerte. For the Boise side, 7 hits scattered over their lineup with 2 RBIs for Firkle Jr. Pitching, Sniper King, your winner today. Nicky Vaseline, the loss. Your player of the game, as highlighted, is Julio Ruiz Jr.
All right, New York visits San Antonio here. And San Antonio is going to get the close victory, scoring their first 2 runs in the first 2 innings. That's all they need as they win 2-0. Not much hitting for New York. They have 3 hits scattered around. 5 hits only for San Antonio. 2 of them from Ferguson with an RBI, and Monopolitsky also has 2. Horrendous Haddock pitches a very awesome game, giving up 3 hits in 8.1 innings and 10 Ks. Crockwell pitched pretty well as well, but we'll take the loss here. Hiccup Horrendous Haddock the third. Wow, will be your player of the game. I got through it.
The Crabs with a 6-1 victory over the Pathfinders, trying to redistinguish themselves in the Legends East. For the Crabs, it's Zalewski, 3 for 5 at the top of their order. Beryl Summers at 3 for 4 in that 3 spot, and 2 hits as well for JD Pants. Toronto, their only multi-hit day comes from Palindrome at the top of their order, who also got a walk. Pitching-wise, it'll be Krabby Pebbles, your winner. Randy Colon getting the hold in relief. No save opportunity for Kasuga. Stetson Mixon taking the loss as the starter for Toronto. Beryl Summers, your player of the game.
All right, Buffalo visits Vancouver, and Buffalo will take the win in 15 innings. Graph is crazy. We're taking it. In 15 innings, you get 7 at-bats and 3 hits for Nuff, and that's pretty much it with 9 hits scattered all around Buffalo. On the Vancouver side, you got 12 hits scattered around, 2 of them from Phillip, Lansdale, McLovin Jr., Slugs, Fuyol, and Strange all have 2 hits. Down to the pitching, which looks pretty rough. If you're going to go 15 innings, Johnson's going to get the win with a blown save. Bear's going to get your save. Abbasi your blown save. And Sheet your loss. Their first loss of the season. Thor Lore is your player of the game.
The Space Rangers, a 5-1 victory. All the scoring concentrated into those first 3 innings in this contest. It'll be Firefly Boy, 2 hits, 2 RBIs on the day, with Narukami picking up 2 hits as well from that 9-hole spot. Pass your only multi-hit day for the Sea Serpents. On the pitching, Ryan Express, your winner. Majiro McQueen, the loss. Your player of the game, lunar-based starter, Ryan Express.
All right, Nashville visits New Orleans here. And Nashville will get the 12-8 victory, and they score another 4 in the top of the 10th there. For the Nashville side, you're going to get a 3 for 6 day for Lincoln Mercury with 4 RBIs. Munson's also going to add 4 RBIs with 2 hits. Briggs, 2 hits, 3 RBIs. And down at the bottom of the order, 2 hits for Lumber. On the New Orleans side, you're going to get a 3 for 5 day with 3 RBIs from Love, 2 hits for Yordong, and 2 for Kell and Johnson as well. Down to the pitching, Vega is going to get the win, blown save, and relief. At best, your loss in relief. And then Michael Munson is going to be your player of the game.
Demons at Toros. It will be a 4-1 victory for the Vins.
Sorry.
Hitting, it'll be Carlton Beatty, 3 for 4 on the day, with Gnome Child picking up another 2, plus a couple of stolen bases. On the Detroit side, Zach Johnson III, your only multi-hit day. Waxilliam Summers, the only RBI. Pedro Martini, your winner, going 8 innings with 1 earned run. Lizzie, woohoo, the save. Goaty McGoatface taking the loss. Your player of the game, the Cancun starter, Martini.
All right. Final majors game of the day will go to Indianapolis winning 2-0 against Death Valley. We go down to the Indianapolis box score. 5 hits apiece. Santos Garcia will get 2 of them. And then on the Death Valley side, 6 hits altogether, 2 of them from Fan and Rule. And then Smidius moves to 9-7 with the win. Noble, your save. Rousey takes the loss, moves to 9-7. Biggest Titius Smidius will be your player of the game.
Down to the minor leagues. A team finally able to get to Agnes Digital as the Amarillo Armadillos win 6-0. 2 hits for Tony Del Vecchio's your only multi-hit day, but Dominion to go with a pair of RBIs. On the Brew City side, your only multi-hit day is Vumian Stitcherson, but not able to get anything across. Your winning pitcher, VJ Edgecombe, pitching 7 2/3 scoreless, and a rare loss for Agnes Digital of the Brew City Bears. Player of the game, VJ Edgecombe.
All right, California visits Florida. Florida trying to end this losing streak, and they will with an 8-3 win. On the California side, you're going to get 2 hits for Carver and a 3 for 4 day for Ing, 2 RBIs for Fox. On the Florida side, you're going to get a 2-hit, 3 RBI day for Thunder, 2 hits, 2 RBIs for Simpson, 2 hits, 2 RBIs for Shoelace, and 2 hits apiece for Golden and Shot. On the California pitcher side, Dude Man's going to get the 5th loss of the season. And on the Florida side, Rock's going to get their 3rd win, and Key Largo, their save number 2. Player of the game is Homer Simpson.
Wheeler's getting a victory at home over the Kingpins 7-2. 2 for 4 day for DB Barnum, 3 for 4 day for Chris Cash Jr., and 2 for 2 day for Killian DeBoo before being replaced with a pinch hit for Enrique Checo. Chicago side, 3 hits scattered around their lineup. Their lone RBIs coming off the bat of Ben Stackin Paper. Pitching wise, a quality start for Rosado, but it will be Fanta Benz getting the win in relief for the Wheelies. Rex to the loss and the blown save, while the player of the game is Chris Cash Jr.
All right. State College visits Louisville. Louisville get their 46th win of the season, winning 8-4. On the State College side, 2 hits apiece for Russo and Killfigure, and Rose as well. 2 RBIs for Von Muy Caliente with the 1 hit. On the Louisville side, 2 hits for Sock, 2 hits, 2 RBIs for Johnson Johnson. And we move down to the pitching. In relief, Hill will move to 3-0 with the win, and Zhang will move to 0-2 with the loss in relief for State College. And your player of the game is Andrew Brochacho.
And finally, the last game of the day, the Hepcats with a 3-0 victory over the Ranas. On the Hepcat side, Gandalf the Grey with 2 hits, Kawasaki with 2 as well for Jacopo Reddick. Pitching wise, it'll be a Bird going up to 5-7 on the year, pitching 8 scoreless. Popo getting the save. Your player of the game is a Bird.
A bird. A plane. All right.
Superman.
There you go. We're going to finish today, and we're going to file save. And that is your stream. Thank you again for roughing it with us. I know we've been, we usually have that box score thing working, but I'm going to work on it before, like I said, before next week. And we're going to get this going for you so you guys can see all of it. Let's go to manager's office. Execute.
I mean, 2.5 hours while going through box scores. That's still a pretty good stream length.
We did move pretty quick, so not too bad at all, actually. Not too bad at all. Let's see. Can you JJ plays? Yeesh. Ask the booth. Ask us anything.
Yeah. Literally anything. We're open to it.
Why is Aria Blue Sky the GOAT? Well, I mean, there's quite a few things we can go off of. How many pitchers of the years do you have?
0.
Okay. How many All-Star bids do you have? Keep going. Keep going.
um.
We're gonna move on. We're gonna move on from that.
How many All-Star appearances?
Yeah.
3, I think.
Oh gosh, that's rough. I thought you had. No, I don't want to seem mean or anything, but I thought for sure she had like.
4.
Okay, for like a better career.
Yeah,
I said I
I
didn't
wish.
want to be mean.
I wish.
Because the Seattle days were pretty strong, I thought, and then you came to Detroit and you were also
They were.
strong.
Well, here's the problem with Aria Blue Sky's tenure at Seattle. It was very good. She had some great years with Seattle. Unfortunately, she had to share a pitching staff with Majiro McQueen, who was great.
Yeah, and
So
Ivy DeVries too.
she kind of didn't she was never the best because she was pitching with the best.
All right. Right. Yeah, that was a heck of a pitching staff for Seattle, actually.
Yeah, I'm curious who all was on that. I gotta look back. Who all was on that?
Ivy DeVries, you,
Yeah,
McQueen,
DeFreeze was great.
DeFreeze, right? Who
Queen was
else?
great. Blue Sky was there. Who else started that year? Obel, Taco Bell,
Right,
who
Taco
was
Bell.
who was kind of the younger starter at the time, so struggled a little more, but was still, 4.15 ERA that year. That's not bad.
Not at all for a young one coming up. Yeah. Oh, sprays Dillo in the broadcast booth. Go, sir. You're gonna be arrested for that. It does smell like spray paint. Also smells like my dog farts right now because I don't know what she's doing, but she's ripping them right now. Too much information. All right.
I mean, it smells great in here.
Can't catch a Dillo. No. I don't want to attempt. Down at the Dust Bowl in Amarillo.
Can't arrest a dillo? I'm sure there have been cartoons about armadillos getting arrested.
It's got to be a Looney Tunes out there. Amarillo by morning.
The only animal that can get away from Yosemite Sam is Bugs Bunny.
It's wabbit season. Duck season. I'm old, okay? I remember these.
No, I know that one.
We're going
Some
to
of them are classics.
You're going to move to Albuquerque. Whoa. Not the Dillos. You're talking to two old GMs of the Dillos here on the
Yeah,
screen.
you can't just do that. I mean, you only need permission. Technically you only need permission from Hannah because yeah.
Yeah, the
But then
Amarillo by
you
morning.
don't have the rhyme scheme anymore.
Yeah.
The Albuquerque Dillos. Ugh.
Yeah, that's too long. I like Amarillo. Albuquerque. Well, I mean, they're kind of the same, but we won't talk about that.
They're kind of the same.
We
No,
won't
it doesn't fit our narrative.
It doesn't fit our. The spray paint's getting to me.
So the Albuquerque turkey. Okay, hang on. Okay, hold on. You're kind of cooking with that one. I do
Oh,
like the
no.
Albuquerque turkeys.
Gobble gobble. Oh jeez, this is gonna be gobble gobbles and chats. No. Here we go. I do like it actually. I would wear a hat. Give me a give me an Albuquerque turkey hat.
Look, if there is a
Nay.
if there is an opportunity to restore a 10th team to the minors, it doesn't have to be the Ranas. It can be the Albuquerque Turkeys.
That would be quite the showdown with Amarillo. Oh, Dillo forever.
And I also am completely joking about the Ranas because I love that branding.
It's a great branding.
It I really do hope we can bring it back one day.
Well, we're on the right track, but we just got to keep the numbers up, you know?
Yeah, I mean, especially with this draft class, if I know it was it would I say draft class, it
It's
mostly came from
waiver.
waivers.
Yeah, the waiver class is crazy.
I haven't actually looked. What's that up to now?
Last time I checked, it was, God, it might be above 25 now, almost 30. Could be more.
I think you're light on that. I remember it had outpaced the actual draft class when I looked like in week 1.
Yeah. Let me see if I can
Teams
get a count for you.
on the portal is like, is it 88 total players?
Yeah.
And some of them are DOA and ended up on the Ranas as like the IA team, but
I mean, honestly,
that's a
if I
that's a
was
lot either way.
still a GM, I would be heyday. I would be hitting up everyone. It'd be crazy. Some free claims here and there. It'd be nice.
Look, if you can even retain half those people, that's 44 active players.
Yeah.
Well, I do have a I did learn something this stream.
What's that?
That being that the current single season batting average record is a 375 set in season 2. And at
Really?
least when we looked, Grail Travelers beating that pace.
380 ish, 381, I think. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's something I'll be keeping an eye on the rest of the season.
The dream is alive.
The kind of the more modern record, I would say, probably is Sobert Randberg with a 369 in 2066. So that would be
Not too long
so we're
ago.
an S62. That would be would that be S50?
Why did they
Am I
just
right on
start in
that?
2000? God, how dare you,
Five.
OTP? I have no idea. The math
So
ain't
let's
mathin'.
see. Let's see. 61 would be 45. So 46, 47, 48, 49. Yeah. So Sobert Randberg's 369 in S50 is more the modern record.
Yeah. Still not bad. That's a great season. That's pretty cool. Yeah,
It
and
is.
you don't
But I
see that
mean,
too
you know,
often.
if you I want to see it.
Yeah,
I want
yeah.
to see it happen. I want to see that record fall.
Yeah. You watching the game tonight? Got U.S. playing at 6 p.m. local time, my time.
So that'd be around 8 my time. Honestly, I've I've not been keeping up with the World Cup at all.
It's been pretty
Uh,
fun. My daughter's into it, so I've been watching the games a little bit. So,
okay.
yeah.
Playing Turkey. Who's playing right now?
Is it Ivory Coast or something?
Yeah, against I'll butcher these. I'll butcher these Portuguese Central South American names. Curacao,
Curacao.
Curacao. Okay,
Curacao. Yeah! And Germany and Ecuador.
Ecuador up 2-1 on Germany.
Look at that. That's pretty crazy, actually.
TPE registration to focus on batting around game 20. Fair enough.
All right. And look at that. We're all done. Let's take a look real quick for you at home standings. Like we pointed out, the Champs East is now tied 42 and 32, with Cancun running away with the West. And it looks like we got a run to the end with Lunar Base and New Orleans. DVS is still in it as well. And on the Legends side, you got the Crabs losing a couple games, 5-5 in their last 10. Look at that, OBX 9-1, getting really hot at the right time here. So they're trying to make a run here, and New York is still holding on to the second place there in the East. And it looks like the only one that's going to come out of the West again would probably be just the Sloths here, but they need to hold on to it as well, as they're only 3-7 in their last 10. We move to the minor leagues. On the west side, you got Bruce City with 43 wins, and on the east, you got the Lemurs with 46, and Chicago, respectively, at 41. Kansas City fighting at 500 for that last wild card spot, and look at that, the inactive Ranas are making a push as well.
Yeah, first team out right now.
So, we got some chases here as we move into the final week here soon. But Saturday, I'm not sure who's streaming.
I think Valor's a maybe for that day.
Okay.
And if he's waiting to see, but if not him, it might be AJ, or if someone else picks it up, someone will be
Okay.
streaming that day.
Somebody will be streaming for you. But you guys get me next Thursday, and like I said, I'll have that box score thing fixed, and we will go from there. All right. Enjoy your day.
Bye.